Dwabrem,
Otec FM,
Dwabrem,
102.9. Wamyankwe. Musomwe.
Minyanum Dwabrem ubrenyo, bianya kradum yentie. Dwabrem, Yanu mumyanjinjiri wamai huwae. Dwabrem, Sekabima mikabisane tiampa. Amanyo efle fanenina. Roje, obianya sunti. Dwabrem brenyo.
Amaimu samwa.
Amanyo samwa.
Twati se.
Efle fanenina.
And if I'm
Obianya sunti. Wo Otec FM
102.9.
nti bomodi ahye ne so se November bosomi a yewura mu no enene da toso edu ewa fimpim yenu ne aduonu num mu within the cash Dwabrem dwumadie so ne yasin konwa free sabre ekosise nwume no sia bebo no emu da ho oma emu sam yebebo ne bede na de aban so pese de bre wo no etunya bomodi abobo ni nyina so de amount hye no so se yasin konwa free sabre ekosise nwume no sia bebo aye Dwabrem dwumadie so na dwumadie de besom wo no kasa fidi ahodo ewa manone wonum so ekura dwumadie nim life enti hye no so se Bila Radio Spain na GN Radio so wo London na ubo room ewo UK mountain so a eye Patmark Radio, Bar Radio, Mansan Radio, Brainy Radio and Sahara Radio, Case Radio ni wonum television wa Paris France abrichimemu, Dachima Radio and so ewo Denmark, Rakus FM ewo Belgium na Sky FM and so ewo Columbus Ohio, US abrichimemu na shanu se bibia kasa fidie kodu information center sahodo twa ho hia nyina and so ekradwumedie nim life Mr. Wada so betua Dwabrem ewa be fintintan no so ai Dwabrem ewa www.otecfmghana.com so www.otecfmghana.com so asemu fa sansemu no kro jejebre Dwabrem na kenkan sem na Wada so betumi tie in life ewa tuning app no so on your social media handles no Shannon so say Facebook and also YouTube no so ho aye Otec 1029FM Otec 1029FM mama dia twan ho na fa adwenkyere no so hia ye ho na obetumi a share page no say the be afoforo nso benya konya no na omatumi ahwebie ene juada entibomodia ya Dwabrem na ya juwe aye 0505225578 bomodia na fa WhatsApp voice note no ehia me ho why Mawadi afesia me ho kama na yepema koya nim kakran na se ene efri na edekosi ni ukwada ekosi yawada so no dwumadi ewom no eye bebre kwa ni ade a chen se de edikan eye onumonyamfo a omampanyi ebo ni din se ebeya abadwoku entoto na no se de ebeya dwumadi a opese ono obedi edema Ghana no obetumi atoto na no na watumi edi sa dwumadie no ede amagana eye Chief Justice Paul Bafo Boni eye appointment committee and as a vetting committee no mene udi nkomo yi chese enkomo no ekoso a emu adin yie enya bete kra enkomo ne na form enkomo ne nye children na se ano adin papa na Shannon so se eye ene yei ena eye kuwa omampanyi abadwoku omampanyi epaoye efa eye August 6th abonframa helicopter ya ekohwe ase ewo aya santimantem ha no omampanyi epao se wonum nya hwehwemu emfa eye helicopter no a ekotehweye ya menokase nipa enwotwe ewo mu ya hwere wo mu na besine ebusua enye bete kramfama ebusua no enhwemu a omo eye no nyame ya domo a ene omo de enhwemu ni nyina bekwa koma National Security Council eye sa abadwaku no omo de enhwemu omo aye so far efa bomframa na ekohwe ase no emu nkrata asem ni nyina no omo de ba akɔhye eye National Security Council nsam na ekopie National Security Council nsam a nyame ya domo a eye ochina benada die free aban ho ya wokame atene se eban omusaka nyame admo ochina afi ombeye public hearing and as a media briefing on a year document na onum ensaka no ti nyame adoma ochina aye benada urade cheyen na wa mese wiase a ochina ensanchirofo nhia mu ebekoso tenchirenche pa eno no ene de tie enti nyame adoma Tuesday media briefing ebekoso afa eye helicopter crash report na akoka eye National Security Council for nsem no sa enetie na afesan kai se nyame adoma ukuada omampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eye nkokon ketenkete dwumadie no oba be pa ho ntoma ewukumase ha na obeka ya fiada ne yema yemu so no meka kire wo se enhyehye o maye ne se eye mansini bia ebenya nkokon ma no baako apem aha na che se eye 1000 ene be ko babia na we no de omba che no enye de ekọ wonum a enye nkokoto nkokọ no ho de enye nkokoto nkokọ no ho de ka akese pa na de beba enye nkokọ ketwa edoso pa and into omo de ndie bebi omo re omo registration no cars akese de nkokɔ no bɛkɔ hɔ ade ama wo no na wei ochina nyame yadoma ukuada de no mepa ho ntoma no ebe akosi assembly for nsem we o mampanyi si omo fa ma afiefiem omo fa nkokɔ no ko afiefiem tu tro ni a wo fiem a wo benya bi bebi a wo bia wo benya bi na wanya akokɔ no na wa bomodian manaduane 10 and by 24th 25th na ye yirede na watumi dia chewes ni ade a inti we me dia metete ne kire se ahwe afie bia ahwe wanya kra 5 ana 10 de ubenya inti dia tien se wo kwa twere udin na twere wo number ka ho na wo twere din ni number no a dia tien se officers be dia kire ba bra no ma behwe nkokɔ no dia wo so mo won pane no ma won pane so obema nkokɔ no mpane inro saa kosi se 24th 25th time no by 24th by this time dear na ye ready na chewes ni ade tebi anwa so beba kurom na bibia e kama why nti bomodian na hye nso papa na omampanyin wie enkokon ketenkete no dwumadie na no bepa ho ntoma wie a na de kien a eye yawada no sada na elmrahye bedwafie ye photo samfo honorable atoforsen at the 2026 budget no oba be popo ho ensem e de a kire yen elmrahye bedwafie de eko eno no amekọba yatonde ho dawuru mra me ba pepa na yatumi akọ ensema aka eso ni ade a hyane so se ene many NPP national treasurer ebedi nkomo eye Dr. China mene ne bedi nkomo awia yi na mo mansa na no amekọba yatonde ho dawuru mra me ba ensem ye be kan bi me bazisi a
moni adwuma udan ya ye fe
mira me da se na esomoye no na aka o
ano de anyine ho maame aha dan a ya boso fefefe nyina eye donima sea complex ahunu se etoda enua ye de boya dan so no eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a eba saa na dan nyunu enti odi DSL alloying steel trusses enadia ye de go dan so aba edan bia utumi di go so efo ena enwe na aten enti se odi DSL alloying steel trusses ego dan so wia na odi donima NMK premium roofing sheets and chansen aboso aka ho oh na chese adwuma na NMK premium roofing sheets and chansen adonima dia ben ye o ma hodo ye wo NMK lawn span alozing and the governance IBR and NMK nails emupia nso se woni sika donima e ma otua ne kakran wenum ye latest producer donima dia ba abeka dada ne
enti me nkɔ he
kwasafo YF Johnson obenjiare anafre 0244 126625 and 0540 101 555 donima steel complex babia at the power efuo no
Apomodin mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture apomodin mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture
Hey, Unia, heavy and a black smokes mixture no malaria drone. And say no, we be the same wife you tested positive. I no be no. Say a malaria morning nyina. Am nyina negative. Adie ho. One ma we hepa plus mixture no. And what do we nsuaba? Sentia. E was so immune system. E strong de bia. Enti pavi
e support immune system no.
Na plus mox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. Et say etipaye, afiafie, wonu ato, ahomre no msa. Achekura 4 days na pavi ene plasmox mixer one no tutu malaria na sekura anya sa dia ko hu doctor fra 0542 778572 ana 0542 807907 magie dure di pa pavi plasmox ena hepa plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo ene kwada woni mfie du mienu kan o pharmacist na heba shop
FDA age edwede nkrato yatum medofo pa sede de bia ye kano nipadua ne kanea no ene yani eti ani hu asem de ye monto ho entempara no otu ho anamon de bia wani so kekawo wani so hyehyew o hwade ase aye wisi hu ni ye ase bo asi wani so o se asententan ni na mani so mani ni twa nkyene wani no efemfem uti ya wo ya de bia so beba ma ai doctor ahwo esu nyamreda empanifo so se ujai de wo ya unya adaje eye ni asem ne ye ka ti mesro pemre pa adaje nebra by Grace Hospital ma doctor hwe ni ehwe wani ne mfama wo ye hwe wanim ewo by Grace Hospital ye hwe ni ewa yaresabia ha by Grace Hospital no ye wo breman DVL ne nchen o se kwadwo area hwa bibia ni amienkasa 0244 97 68 05.
Apomodin mapade eno ne Hepa Plus mixture.
Pavi Plasmox Hepa Plus mixture etutu malaria anase kura.
Sweet darling,
My beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba. Busumi pini menti ase me do.
Tie Hepa Plus mixture enya adwuma ebeye wo nipadua no mu no. Afie kura na ebeye onwanwa mo. Eduro ye ma general well-being. Ebusua pomodin ho hia me yie. Esne bibia. Enti me manom pafie ha.
She, oye, Hepa Plus husband.
Ye de wa Hepa Plus husband. And ye won so ye Hepa Plus wife na abba no. Hepa Plus mixer. Ma ji aduro di pa. Pavi Plasmox. And Hepa Plus na. Apem fa baton mo manufo. Enu kwada wo ni fie du mienu nka ho. Our pharmacies na heba shop. Etufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer. Mapobudra mapa.
MDRG ejwede nkrato ya.
Adusa heba mixture ne adusa heba capsules.
Madansi eni.
Hey, enti wo chinye pa na ne de. Wose se adusa heba. Nkoko abo Wodi asasa.
Mendie, unim bibi. Ene die for once maji wadi. Adusa heba mixture na. Wo kan fo ma me no. Oh, manoma di ho adansi. Me pa kane no. Na misisi na mintiri nyina twetwe me. Na me koko yade so tete me. Me noma adusa heba mixture yi. Ni nyina tuko. Ene ma ye free.
Adusa no ide. Ye chori die woni na ye nye ho achi. Aye sisi ye ne koko aduro kase pa. Me say e kwa so kro ne adwumatin bebrepe. Sanye adusa heba mixture. Enka me wu na wonhwe. Wodo na me kra me se me bo abaso. Na nsai die. Ugina brane.
Afa eya dusa heba capsules no. Se me gina ni ho sa me ye bema mu a.
Ajanie eye no krepa. Adusa nre obia tumi no bi. Agisa penfo. Abatan a wo nkwadanfo. Ene wona woni mfie dumie. Kumase atofo ne atofo kwadusa heba center ne clinic. E was so me macro. Go filling station down no emu. Ene so me Pentecost asol down. Afa enye na e wa heba shop ne pharmacy bia mu. Free 0500 110 115.
Adusa heba
Madansi eni.
Adeshemaima Valley View University suapon a agidin na agenhini ewo man mu. Watete animdifo bebre ya wode onim de eboa o man. Valley View University etetew ma woye mu a. Enti ba bia wode certificate bekọ no ye so so. Achechefo a wonim de na o sani ma de kire na kire de ewo suapon yi mu. Valley View University kire de sua de edidi suwe. MBA Strategic Management, MBA Banking and Finance, MBA Human Resource Management, MEd Administration and Leadership, MEd Curriculum and Instruction, MPhil Curriculum and Instruction. Waya postgraduate diploma in education. Ne nyina waya no kwasi adanko a. Waji first degree bia. Say eye first class, second class upper, any lower nyina. Wasan ye BBA Human Resource Management, BBA Banking and Finance, BBA Accounting, BBA Marketing. Valley View University eye top up Emma HND holders. Eno kwasi adanko a no kire wade. Waje SSC Yabodin Krata na SSM Maths, English and Integrated Science. Wunya grade A ekosi D. Wasi Abodin Krata Maths, English Integrated Science. SSC wunya A1 ekosi C6. Sa na SSC we electives non so ye. Waje mature students na SSC wadi free mfia dionunum eko. Waye BSc Nursing and Midwifery. Waye access course Emma wani okuta hack and knack. Na SSC waye adwuma ben fie miensa na wo an no so eye adwuma.
Valley View University yewo odium ye ben real line obetimi afre yewo 0265818266 ana say 0244786372.
Valley View University Siapomu okunini no.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Otec 1029 Yakoya Yasanya Ba. Ebuzia. Se bibi aboko de.
Oh, nyame adom.
Ye monitor na mene Dr. Charles Jamina bedin komo.
Dr. China.
Dr. China.
Kwada so.
National Treasurer. NPP. Mene ni bedin komo. Right after a year mo review nti. Ye won pepa. Yo. Na Jordan so.
Ebusia na Judai mu. Dwabrem so.
ya tena sense mo do etwagu aba fo tenten fidies no ya boss se pempen so na nkura bu dichie bu braka ya be boss dia ma ye ka wo se oko Otec FM Ghana.com wa ensam do no a wa so krogen ana egu ma benya bi akenkan na enadu ade ya na Chief Justice nominee akwatena vetting committee no anim mrasa be fia do so abe yekunene don hre baako no munko manim akwase kro bi so asa konanim na abanachi konanim na abanachi ni nyina ne se do dado nko an Alexander afanya makin bro ma na kwan se won hya ase nkasa no dom kase no so do da no ewura mahama yarga kire se afanya makin se hoka bibie ni kwan se ko ka na ni okaka nyina so a disputed Chief Justice nominee eni akoye banta ewo hono eti se kra dia mane ba e de se dom kuma no kire se o ma boycott vetting no eno ho asem ntintafidies obusua gentle ha pa a enye asem ketwa na sa asem kra na NPP ame ko nso de krata ba monten kire se na o kan kra ka be Chief Justice no nominee mo vetting no nanso ne o matena so mu se etiechia Ghana mra na Ghana fafa ahudie so pa eno waka ho asem evo ha enkokwa nkete aban se nyame adom a ukua da di Ghana manim ya busumi de to so dumi no kuma ase ha ana be pa nkokwa nkete adwumadie ne ho ntoma enti mu amaye krado sembe yen nkokɔ no mumu amo ho duru ho no mu a aban no be mamu nkokɔ eno waka ho asem ewa passport kan o kɔgye a na sika obetu 500 Ghana cedis and aban so acheso de about 350 Ghana cedis ya ochenya me adom a ya wada busumi ni de to so dumiensa na ehya ase aye adwuma
na yenko UK abrochi memwe na watwi mu de wo nsam no baby abefa bia da gene home na pa wo mo a wo ye PhD students wo UK wo mo no mo kasai wo mo kire se sisi ade baby a wote baby a wo kosuku ya tata wo mo ni nyina ne se abani scholarship a ye de ma wo mo so nko PhD wo UK abrochi mem no ka ba beda ho aka ho bi menne wo mo fa hangan aka ho bi mapanyina won woda won ma no Prince Komla Bansa wakasa ede aton sentrofo ani musasi ka wo behia to settle sika wo mo eka wo mo de no 5 million Ghana cedis na enya sai ba ye scholarship secretariat no mo nteye na no kwakwasa fodye ba ha no wakase eka wo ho no de wo mo nimpa na student we fra na we afa wo bia eka ne hawo sika no ebedi ho wo mo nyanya sika wo mo de be settle outstanding debt na wo ho no enti students a wo mo yom PhD wo UK na kire se ata ma hye wo besere eni manim ya ba ne nya bribi wo mo nkeka mo secretariat no sanse sisi ya di atoko no ahwe ye kura na ne de o ma bom kurom sanse ka no ya doso entiam de ato dwase mpenfo nya ho bribi emfa ema wonom na 9 months na wo twetwa mo hwidim story no gene ho me na ye pa ka ho bi ema nsentwoni ba ko Rastus asari donko ene kurodi na woda happy birthday to you Rastus na wadi beto dwa kire mu se wo kopie mu wo baby a baby esu ayensu ne da no a enkrofo bi akwa akɔhye esu ne ho pɛ wo mo mfa okra se nsu da ho kra ye tu galadia se no mwiwe mu mo ye no kire se na mo fo kro ho kra no campaigns a wo mo gina mu tu gala no wo mo ye so be bribe wo mo 100,000 Ghana cedis ema na mo for reject report Rastus de ba ye aka ho bi ema ene wo mabu asim ema sabre ya ye kasa hwehwe mu aba beda di se wo kopie mu wapoye mantamu a ayensu ano district no emu sa campaign wa na wo hyase a wo mutu gala ewo ensu ani mu no sabre de yate ene se 9 months wono makwa kire no a aposifo esom na nhwehwemu awodo bi e wo ho wasemi ho no atumi akoso ewo eho
ka he enu se ebra no nti yeso so na awodamu nchie enko enfama akosiboga
okay
akosiboga small pikin akosiboga edi na woda enti happy special birthday enkoma akosiboga every omame root ye hairdresser ewo sepase root ye hairdresser ewo sepase tini wakanyina ne se odone bane pa enti otwedi amponyankrompon onhram ne de ya odi na wodai the happy special birthday to you Akwasiboga onyankrompon onhram
okay
happy birthday to you boga
na birthday we so enko ama apenkwa ene eye na woda in fact odi na woda ne Ama Apenkwa, happy birthday to you wherever you are. Now, aye Laterate Roman Catholic girls, Ewo Clapham. And Anna Odina Oda, happy birthday to you wherever you are. Laterate Roman Catholic girls, Ewo Clapham. And Odina Oda. So from the entire family, your mom, dad, and brother, so muna somehow happy birthday.
Kahe, wadama fabwe entwaso. Happy birthday to you, Akuya Betha.
Okay.
Mrs. Tapanino no better. If you are in November for dosun, Akuya, happy birthday. Obusnamuni nyina yesi yedo. Agona PC. Eradi nsha wanyo kese na de obo hompa nyina ena kwakwa ya wode de eradi en grant emfa ema. Happy birthday to you. Kahe.
Happy birthday.
And the interview kasi pa ofi ye kwanisa.
All right. Okay. Madam Asibebre. And then so ya Joada. Na over the weekend, me te some more story be a far drivers a chichichi omo omo transport first na baza. Oh, okay. Na e yen fa no.
Omo ko Santase drivers na omo unilaterally omo transport fare ni mo no. Na na KM tax force no e chichi wo.
Wow. Na e be di bro yen de awon mama ni ankon de be jinsem. Obi akọ esi ni numa o ye yesi e kase kroma hyase. Wow.
Ogina kejeti e ko Santas na 5 cities a no no atwa ne bo. Santas be bia be si bia 10 cities. On be genso. What's no option? Why can I go for? What's on to be said Dr. Cash to be.
Eh asemo. Eh asem papa. And yeah omo mani nko homa because ye be di bronya idea.
Your friend e be kase.
Say omo hwa. E be ha dwene pa because said the passengers no complaining no Charlie I know I didn't do. The complaint has become too much. Too of a many because also mo hwe no mudi hu nkomo enye sa dia ye be di bronya e ginsemo a e be ha dwene pa okay nana me da say
Matibos
ya me sure papa Otec 1029 and check up close with me. Mene NPP National Treasurer ebedi nkomwa owura dwamna dodo na friend Dr. China enkomo bibiri wo ho a chese ya adwen ho ya bisa ko san bibiri ye nyamuaye nene ye benyamuaye ni nyina na dog makwaba
Major Suminia.
We do become send a mouth official pa.
That's what we say in Duafi. It's a couple of weeks.
Say radio swas
radio studio.
And the more official pa. Now you are so fortunate when you're another mosquito and Mohag using you as many penny na The guy they understand pressure.
Our pressure.
Right. But say Bibia Boko there. Bibia Boko. Me who say na on original treasure.
Original treasure. Hajia. Enowaha.
And ya mema Ajia so afishiapa. Ajia mo afishiapa.
Yeah, yeah.
Eba chona mpom te say.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, the nyamia say. Wa wenya can say 4 years in the next afishiapa na na mrema. Na dog so far so good. Moto abai wie yente wonka yenhu ni adia, but how is life faring with you?
Me da se me mfa kwanya we so nchia etiefo ni omo mo hwe wo internet so nyina. Em say it's good to be back. If you are so dey babia na ye ni gisem. So far so good bro ni be se I mean, child, you did a sucrum in your cotua bay, senior sequoia. Nania Shano yen sanka, may be more MY, be more a yare, be more issues, be na penny for say, when your mash you go out and now who. Nishishe o shishe bi ma o shishe ma ne koyie enu nti na party penifo ese there be achia emuye enu nti no our sentem pa so no ye shishe ni ye restructure nyoma na ye hu senior enyoma esiko. In fact e ka ho bi na de ma be pim wo ha. Part of the restructuring no enema last week party mpenfo ye nsentwefo nhia mu yedi tudwa senior restructure no air call ne wo se ye ene ne aka wo se ye yedi nya tudwa na efa sikasem ho no ene de ma be pim wo hanom nti onse me regional treasurer be de na sikasem ho nkomo ne bedie na ni na no
sikara me gidi say yeso ye de wo
Oye party need the audio. Party.
Yeah, as an entity na eden ye dey we some way dey subam.
Media for the anymore and e connect every necessary. Ni ebe ye bia mo na mo de to abonten e mankofu hu, e mankofu nya emugidie. Na ade ba ko a ewo mu ne se adibi wo hono a ye ba ye beto ye na ye do mo suko ne hu se e kan bi pa ne di yenya eye 2024 no eno ne yenya ahwe syndrome no so what there
and
party mad be
national anthem
yes yenya ahwe agro yenya ahwe koto aba nipa be 2 million ni akiri ankoto ebi se yenya ahwe na chese ya de ho odin pa wetumi aye campaign na se yenya ahwe kroi etumi emma enkofo nkoto aba then yenya ahwe no ho odin sin even a political party because vote yenya ahwe kra nya ye no and also be saying vote other parties nya intim pen for years e bedomo suko na ye domo suko ni hu say indeed yenya ahwe no e ha dwen na ye real nsoso na ni nyina ye sinto bi a abeda party no mu ache yie ena mani pa bi mo nya kwan ena mo ye asede bi e wo se party manyina yeye eno ni eye duty tua no party e ya manyuku ekuo bia ye de entoboa ena eye okommaku taxi driver ku damiasi ku football ku ekuo bia nipa na adwon no ye de entoboa teku simpoa ne yi kikabom ena ye de ye. In fact yem papanom ne maamenom ate MPP omote no munim se ye behia sika de aye party no sen ye behia nkoba ne se nipa baakofo ene di nbotom sika beye na wafa party ni no mu ni ntinom yes obia ntua dues. In fact omo ka kosi se nia oye party ni mapa a member in good standing ene nia watua ni dues in full enu ntino hwemu a ehye party constitution ni mu article 34B and a constitution for revising article 35B ehye honom. A member in good standing shall be a member who has paid his or her dues in full in a prescribed format. We wom senior beya enkoba ne se sika edu sikatua dia no bia twe no ho na nipa baako for pen na ye na menu ayen kan no kre nipa na ase ye ko campaign no discover near the aye ye ko pecas the aye djuma no discover near the aye ye ko bobo billboards no discover near the aye ye ko bobo posters no discover near the aye adodo die bi ba party no obeye den obefa ni befu ebi kra na bi anka ne be kan propro no ebi kra nkran e cha nkran enso che ne bi aba Ashanti region ema region fo so ache me bi akoko hwada so constituency ema constituency fo ache me bi so akomi polling station e wo ngomase enti ne be ba ne se party madodo na abesu ye nya ahwe party ma isu nim sa dodo de yaba empempi no aye ye sa sinto na abeda ho no eno na party mpenfo aye ne se da bi sa adodode ba party no e party madia de se ka party ma ho no na se obi odi ni sika ebo party no si mepewe na so mfa ma na se next time mfa ni sika moa o party nsusu de ye hia sika ne de aye amanyo sem ye koni e benyine ye sika sem fa kese na agina sika so enu nti ba bia sika ne free ba no nipa na pede onye ma na sika na ma party na begu enu nti na mpenfo si da bi na ne ansa ne ebesi ho kwan no moma ye nyina nkekan ho ne nsori waka yamfa ye teku yamfa ye simple enkekansi ani na yankase yentumi mobilize sika no efise ye wodomo hwe yakoto abadi nkugo kra ni nya 4 million votes ni akire eno kire se statistically obey 2.5 million members sa 2.5 million members ebi kra nya obi no betumi atua dues immediately but at least emu 1 million betumi atua se 1 million yi tua dues sika ye benya no esumbo sika pudu esin ni ankrankra ndi beba se bosumi bia party ma ebrebia meka se NPP as a party se enyina ye sori waka na ye tua ye dues ye 2 cedis ye 5 cedis ye 8 cedis and ana 10 cedis na bosumi ni sika ebenya no etwam 20 million ye akire ya pilot ye no na nipa 9400 etua dues. Now roughly enfan say 10,000 nipa 10,000 na dakrubia sika yenya free dues in around an average of 8,000 Ghana cedis enti se nipa 10,000 ema 8,000 statistically 100,000 be my 80,000 anameboa ena yenso so ye aim ni say enimu ye benya nipa 1 million nipa 4 million e chire to aba my ye pemu 1 million emomu nyino matua du say 100,000 be my 80,000 a day and not just 1 million the day and 800,000 a day. What they to so cry chemu that's 400,000 in a day.
Sure.
And no bosumene over 12 million. And it's a party the says CK banefri yankasa yan hon ye de ya. And whom could hear say bako bisika say the kwako ye choboy. And whom could hear say kojo bisika e de akwako ye rally and campaign and communications and posters. A banesana yensan ko show bi enum if say yankasa yem party ma yen toboa ene de ye party no enu nti yadodo de ba obi aso ni ho kwan so bepa ho enu nti na de we abe ya de hia de amaye a yeni abra ye cheche ama ni parties minim pefe se dodo na sisi o mabemu abu dodo na complain si enya ahwe but say your cause complain na yentu anamount to bring about the change na cyclical ye be cause atwe ye ho say yentua mresantra yentua na party ni so hia sika no party ni so be cause agi ankrankra sika na sa ankrankra sika omo aso be cause dictate ama party no na che say yenya ahwe no kwa na ekoso but say nei enam hyehyeye a this current administration and na yenra Stephen Intim edi animu asise yenra chamambute nso abesom no edi aba no san hyehyeye ye som ne edi ye adwuma no bia tua ni dues a ebeboa ama party no ye hoden akonkan ama na CP esita.
All right, here steps are more the be ensure transparency and accountability. Said the be party ni sikasem enso betumi agina because so there are other controversies surrounding a finances. But measures are more put in place for transparency and accountability. And about accountable no. Enquire kwesi try me wa me basisi anafe
right. Ehun hia pa evise ni siketua na eko. Siketua eya no matter how small the amount. Eya papa oh gidia so easy.
Oh yes,
but who ye free when say ochu ni mu say be eya
enough from
enu nti no send a pay transparency ni accountability be concan. He say ni digitize no. He said use it to an own party office bia no akwa fiscal cash.
Okay.
Baby a wo bia wutie mo for telephone. No wa dial star 920 star 270 hash. Star 920 star 270 hash. Most of them me kabo no star 920 star 270 hash. Oba network bia wo so bia wo Ghana ha na edo be ko platform bi so. Na say why register dada na abodin say welcome e be a cash welcome Charles welcome Hajia na ama akwabaso na ma options and 9 option 1 e dues. Option 2 ye donation. Option 3 ye claims. And option 4 ye my dues. My dues, you know, what they check you due status.
Oh, okay.
Person who baby dues a car would ya. O bona option 4 obe to me who due status. Option 3 no benefits no meka ho asem no ho na the befa. Now the claim benefits. Option 2 ye also so apart from this super so we be at the boa party no special donation na no ho na ye na option 1 any dues near de ya be pie mu ha no into choose one na system no be bisa say are you paying for yourself or for others utu ama ho na utu ama obi your system is designed in such a way say ubetumi ede wo phone no atua ama obi ohono mo a na ono momo no nim ye enti wo choose others na wa bo nipa ne telephone number na hye ho sika bia obetua bia na beko nipa ne din mu se wo tua ma wa ho a na ne wa choose myself na okọ wo tua dues ni bi da be bisa say dues categories and 9 emu say na wo me no ka say o dues categories and 9 kase pa e wo me 10 cedis a month ne toso e 8 cedis a month near toso a 5 cedis a month and near war from pano a 2 cedis a month and unti odiane say emunan you be mu baako and to be choose ni aope uchusu ni aope na fi system na send bisa say bosume dodo send na aope se utia utumi tua 1 month at a time utumi tua 10 months at a time utumi tua up to 24 months at a time ni awa open no choose na calculate amount na wabo momo pin na sika no a free phone so ko party account mo EcoBank inti ntempa na obenya umomo receipt eche se usika no ko EcoBank sa de na hu hia pa se o confirm sa mpa wenya receipt nze eko EcoBank ansana MPP receipt your friend MPP pay no so e the receipt abro say what you do say aba na chese wa complete na yenim say yem party mu dodo na sise no ye enam say nya fiscal cash ninti no aya na dodo na epe bibi kanani e utua ne ama receipt say receipt bia no enti even though receipt in ba phone so no obi per fiscal way no dey akoto ne fridge so anani TV anim no dey ahwahwa no aja cheze so ye kane no ne ye some party me reduce ni enti yakofa yesesan kofa yakofa sa booklet yaba eye dues booklet
okay
na booklet yi ohwa titidie ni bi pa ye sheda ye ne titi style titidie ni bi ubie mu a party logo no wa ha na afi okonso so a month no dues we no wa ha oye month date amount and a signature enti watua wo dues ewie no na wo de card wo booklet no ene de otumi bowura o constituency officer na office bia mu na wo de wo booklet no mo a constituency officer na wo ho no obebie party system ni mu obekọ party system ni mu okọ system ni mu a no akọ check ahwese ampa eye October watua wo dues o confirm wo hwese ampa October watua wo dues ano a endorse book ya ma no assign no de wade ama na de kofi na chese onso so o de nia aba o phone so nia transfer abugu booklet na de akwakoto na o ahwa ahenhan
at the end of the day book no lie
exactly and almost so omo abrochi no and am so mun to me use USSD code here or different way friend the MPP mobile app and no call app store na play store now download MPP mobile o download we a obetum de tua o use baby a wo bia say wo himfa obetum the app netia wo Ghana kra app no betum de atua eno any kwan ye fa so a ye tua ye
very good enti se mete wase ye pa I'm tempted to ask, say, inti currently no money dues no.
You go so JJ.
Inti yeba Ashanti region ha treasurer no dues.
Ni na call through the app.
Through the app. So
app.
people are
yes.
paying.
And you say
because now me beside because treasurer no new office.
Maybe I
new office. I was wondering how the dues collection, how she even interact. Quite of us for any party for no a dinkum. I just new office. I just want to be straightforward. I just new office. Business office in front of now.
So, Sana an interesting year day by Amebo next man say you be dues payment table. I just a league table no. You be
Dr. Nyabo say I'm very much interested because says see our own Ade Bako in here and say then there's a problem behind the scene in a sense that say ene agye to me money team kan kire o dey on fun to radio so cry on to money team kan kire so oh e bia national officer ye wo only fan say free be February eba November region higher or be 400,000 Ghana cedis crowd out. Do you know why? Intina me the office semni be mo no. Oni machine be or the monitor bibia. Because it is on the app. Because it's on the app. Eba straight to national. But onu need records of what is happening from the region to national. So what did I say?
Good. So the
but I hope I'm right.
I know how
very good.
The app is such that officers or constituency level access umbehu omomutia or constituency ho nyina. Officers or region access umbehu region ni mu constituency bia mu
even without an office.
Office na obese who say office na obese oboso
who hear me pa
me say
even without an office
masutre enti apon wa ma bisa hajia we masutre say office assembly wo ho enti
but where are dues collected? It is collected in the office or said you are on the phone. Okay, Mate. All right, necessary pa because sikasem there. But currently, ye din komoi briefly within the NPP party. Financial status and a situation that is saying.
Me that say.
Because yet it is same be say Dr. China from February to last month untia party officers.
Hey, za emene na metiti anyway.
Yes, we misika de betia party officers neka. Oma ye djuma untia omuka intama boys adwa officers na party officer nyina adwa. So telling me say ene na de okay eya no kre because munisika e o mufoto no.
Me da se. Me hu question no baby e free ba. Na ni nyina ne se enya no crazy entia officers ka.
Okay.
Yende obia ka office.
Omutie wo.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Ntem me also na metia na make.
Okay. All right.
Na your times and seasons. Your political landscape mu no. Your pre-election season. Election season and a post-election season. Roughly 3.
Okay. Come again.
Pre-election season.
Pre-election season.
Election season.
Okay.
And a post-election season.
So before, during, and after.
Exactly.
All right.
Season biya ni adwuma oye. Season do wo ha ne mu ago. Ebi kra na ehun hia kra se otaiko office. Because
okay.
Ebi a more of paperwork. Season bi nsusu wo ha a field work kwa. Eno unto anoma kra wo office anase ayi enoma nyina akọ enipa kọ enoma nyina ekọ ema ye nyina ekogum ni eye. And the season bi wo nsusu activities ni more, meetings more, we more. Into season bia ne ehun allowance a yedema. Into se wan hwe ne ya obakwa kofa the benchmark for a peak season. And nipa ye adwuma, nipa hia resources more no, e de abeye benchmark for a lean season.
Okay.
Enyepe. Enti no se ebia obiji 2 CDs peak season na lean season aba eso ye be ma 1 cedi eno nkyere se ye ntumi ntua oka
okay
mpacho ate na mekere na se se 2 cedis a oje na lean season ya ma obi kra ye hwe a eno tumi ka se ntua oka
oh okay
but se banner variation aba eno no it is part of the normal political yeah ena ebio this assertion say oh MP before GDC jamoma you broke no I think say here education and say MPP any broke
and I say bibi
na senior epokra no nsuo togumu no sa pepepe ena even esikafo ni businessmen omo yentembia you need to replenish your stock because America nyina na bi ko nse bi beka ho tu situano first and foremost and make you a bona fide member of the party
in good standing.
Exactly. And it just the primary thing because also ye MPP near ma down so ye MPP ni say utia reduce and no na chese ampa party ni patawakoma ho na se no mpo dia be more critical because ye hu say edu siketua na dodo na ya tiada ye tida sana ahokyere beto party ni so ma party no ekọ ankrankra ho ema ankrankra ni ye mwa eba ne sana ankrankra no otam sikapudo di abama di aye party no adodo di bi ba no se adu we mani je ho a obetumi di akame nipa no untumi mfa nkame nipa mi kensu sa de ba kwa di manipa ba ku yi o ka se wo chama party maybe anka 2 regions o mbenya ho mfaso
okay
party me wo 2 regions ebenya ho mfaso ba na akodi ba akofo ho eno na party mpanimfo atranse ase da bi sa yenya ahweade ye pesi etu ase a ni tu aden but e was a party mate ase na ne emu adi konemu mu ni nko na ne aka ne mo ho ban if say ye hyase no we kaso na menya ahwe na media menya enko wiase no na the same problem na wo ho na se yenyina ye ti ase se ya said as party ma say you betua ye induce yenyina ye ti ase se ye tua ye induce now ye ma party no ho ye den kwan hronko so e ma party na tumi atu ye nya ahwe na ase a nanie wo teku o simpoa 2 Ghana cedis me 2 Ghana cedis or 5 Ghana me 5 Ghana or 8 Ghana me 8 Ghana or 10 Ghana me 10 Ghana e kabo mu a sika party ni benya no ye sika pudu a ye betumi dia ye adwuma no enkoba ne se ye bekwa ankrankra ho akwakoji sika no e ba ne sa na as a party ye tumi decide say nya ye bia no enye times and season asem ye ni abeboa party ma
ye hwe situation be say how do you intend to I said the widen tax net because you say share population no within the party sebi you be an adwuma nti obeden na ode omo nya adwuma no abam se de be obi anso betumi atua ne kakrawa
medasi on say can you say we are aiming at 1 million yeah no nche se party my way 1 million pe you hwe yekoto abaye nya 4 million e akiri statistically you will call members of about 3 million. Okay. 3 million ebia nyo bia na betumi atua nti de emfa nse mu 1/3 en initially betumi ahase atua that's the 1 million. And it's a 1 million yi yetumi ye ne entumi gina ye na so a the stage a party na do no as part of the restructuring no is to invest, is to empower, is to build and make party members more capable than they currently are. And untino, ofa emamienu ewo jom, antiekua ene antiya, na antiekua de wabomodie tumetua ni 2 cities bosume oko party meetings bosume bia na party na dumpempen so bi so ye pe party ma omoye omuboa party omu committee so muti omuto na ama omu bibi kakra for support na antiekua ebi omumienu nyina antiekua ne antiye omuto meko kenten wodwom na antiekua ekonya bia 5000 support na ni meko no oton from kenten is we move to bottle oton bottle onyini se anti ya nso pe bia ono so be hyase so be meeting obe hyase so otua ne to sene be ya enkenyan a enam antiekua enya wonya no a transfer kono so no so ahyase ayebi sa empowerment na sem nieka se party no ankasa etumi mobilizing the resources a the benefits are enormous for all. Me no ka say me ka bibi fa a year claims in home as part of a year dues a year to apart from the fact say wo ankasa as an individual you feel proud say wo ka ho ontobo aka ho ne de chichire party mpanimfo so adwendwene a year benefit ho a number of them be business support be way but yeah discussions na kon kan pa enche mpanimfo baji atum na ye adwuma the group accident insurance policy.
Okay, all right.
Na sa group accident insurance policy enyoma 92 and a year adwuma e be hwe ni di kan accidental death. So we a party ni na nyame mpangu ko hia nkwanhia bi na ohwe wo nkwa wo next of kin will be given up to 1 billion Ghana cedis. 1 billion cedis. 100,000. Can 100,000.
Good.
Titiscano 1 billion. Up to that amount. Or next of kin being through the insurance policy. Near Tossum, you know, say a Kobani say, O the Unyan Quenchana Yamin child, the one shown can name what did them or 9 year child and sanitary permanently. Wow, what a party member no. Out this you'll be giving up to 100,000 Ghana cedis. Can 1 billion.
Okay.
Ya tossum yensa say accident ninti ebia o de utira ye onsan ye ntwa emu na ebuo untumi nkwa adwuma se otena fie na otwe miensa enan a untumi nkwa adwuma nkope bi emma busuanfo nya na wotwe bi a wotifie no you will get a weekly allowance of up to 1,900 Ghana cedis. And then you chat to on enan no say woko hospital because of the accident party no through the insurance in Bema up to 10,000 to cover your medical bills. Wait, and your man you don't need to do anything extra. All you have to do is say be in good standing to your dues. And no any party in Penifogu so a bobo when to say a year you may bobo wie na year juma ye be pa hon to ma na also so when your direct benefit.
Very good. Mami who say kwan ben so ena neck. And our key role Ben and neck a play in terms of strategic decisions. A bit is campaign financing, more pesika, EDIA campaign, more vertical candidates, more policy directions. Me pese me who key role be at neck for a play in terms of such.
NEC, as you have said, is an executive committee. Most decisions say steering committee na in charge of the day-to-day affairs of the party. Na if you want to call a national executive committee and also so I want a limit. If you want to call a national council and also so I want a limit. National council if you want to call annual delegates conference and no any the highest decision making body of the party. Na efasi kasem there is a committee of the national council called the finance committee. Party sika semnin into to yen sa committee no na hweso enti bibia na ekwa committee ho na committee approve na party apa ho entuma sa na yen system no SCT.
Okay, all right. And command the bebre ho but ye brain nti me twetwa so kakra na moto abai wie ye recently moko ye legon koye mo constitution no ehun adwuma. There's been a lot of cohesion in the party. Na ohe cohesion e koso na mama bisa said dem pa yiwa wo apunum bi udware nsuo no de bia e dem pa na e koso MPP party ni
Mr. Media unless it be a man
unless
man ti asem na word na okaini na cohesion na chese nkabomu mapa na aba
we nya cohesion nkabomu we internal cohesion yesi dia ben wo kwayem na twie
anti nkabomu na brosuma
abrosuma mu twitwi
right. So a nipa is a human institution.
Sure.
Na institution be a nipa na woman dear. Definitely mentimoase kakra beba.
Okay.
Mentimoase na beba in itself is not a problem. But how it is managed, the aftermath of mentimoase no and sometimes a issue. And I think it's a by and large. Mentimoase abanyina no current leadership to me aso ano e manage na year sa nti dodo na okra na mpie ma bontin you manage it internally. That goes to show the extent to which
munyina mu kan bia wo munyina mrantie na wo mu na emu ade na wo ni nipa kasa ni ha no aya mo hwe na mo ni omo kasa na mo temi omo
noted
all right necessary mrantie ni bi mu ade ama fa party no kwan with no but na doc ma bi sa se omo bie kwan to wa still obesan asom party ni bi.
Oh yes, of course.
Aso amanfo ani in terms of sikasem. Obekwaso hwiskasem no so ana.
Oh, this is an open secret. Medimaka and me ko baby so amika say emrani so I'll be contesting the position of general secretary in my Canada. But I'm not here because of that. And I don't even want to spend 2 minutes on it because wait there my ba on an official way doing the work as national treasurer.
You GS ya okay me say maintain.
I'm say open secret. There wa bontin dada. Entino
general secretary.
Na me we ya. But I won't allow you to draw me into that conversation.
Me bisa. Ana
ubisa cash mesaya ba.
Me bisa. Me dey bisa na me bisa.
I na me you ano mesaya ba minia. Mesaya ba.
But I say e basic asem so a.
Yanka sikase
ozunya botre e sikasem no ane e ka no I say sika wo ho a e much safer enti ade na wo mpese obe
onia ye ba ne e ka no ane aka ya ka no na die me ne me treasure ba me mfa me treasure nkoto asemu ye me ne me regional treasure ba ye
regional treasure asem ne die on the menya ka te office na regional treasure office no ni ha me but before be kon maybe zan office no maybe zan be ot now o de nyabotre me ba o de mama ne doctor nwianza nyabotre o de do some there me pacho how do you plan to strengthen your relationships with the grassroots, especially with some of these internal challenges? Because once it's kasem the baby is cow there, your entire stress is rough. Because when ma when you Maria and Yiskanoa, when Imrans are feeling quite we now about through. So how do you intend to strengthen relationships? Because on the Sarah Paul in Niwa Sikaje has to do with the treasurer strategies of the Bajiska.
No crap. And untina and Pempi, Sisi Campede, the Subabia did the Wapan, Biasico. Yes, Sika empedede. Na Subabias, a did Dancasa Wapano, Honesca, and a babia and Pempi, no, Omway, your bomos work, I say, your momushiska. So make us know we are almost innocent. All because you had the Jao Sefi Kaswa. It was said, or have some principles. Senya wa can say afini penya me mujidie se me hwe ska so denti na me mpese me biun ni nyina principles are obewo so se wo principles now we stick it to the principles sure. Obifofro no be peska no ade akoye nedwuma on de oda se wa ba fiska no ma no se obefamra kwan so na abagia na onfamra kwan so no de onhwem wo ho no enti se wo tene na aka chen se da bi sika ndia wo ho me de be ma o yes me mfama but in krate ka on fabra ebia initial nipa ne ntiase ebe metu makao hey but the chire no gradual nipa ne tiase a oba ode ne krata na eba na bibia konkai na afi nipa na beginning to appreciate oh sanya nia wo kanen ne beboa yen efisa mayen sikasem bibia ye pepepe akontebuo na kokan ama transparency ni accountability na konkan then people begin to appreciate you but ebia initial wo shase no bia nipa ntiase de bia metu makao but by and large people now buy into it and now become supportive of the cause and make sure say sikasembe kon inti I believe say a matter of sensitization, a matter of education, a matter of patience. So benya nipa no ho abotre na introduction bia bebebia wonya abotre achiechiro enuntina news asem mafiri nkran aba ha enye radio so nko a yebesi form ne ene omososo akwa na radio ne kama party manyina atiase se emra ye dreidi
musika ye be bo ho dawuru nso wa enche me de ba gugu machine
obi biara so we former executive so we incumbent executive so we non-executive member ye nyina
former appointee
former obiara obi oso ye MPP ni bia no yesre ye pese ye tu ye nya ahwe nase mo ye nyina ye nsum na yɛntumi nto aseɛ na party ne nde no ho na party ne mfa ne ntema pɛ
mate ka me ka sɛ mi bata yɛ magyae
ayɛ ne ma ne so ha
asɛm ma bɛka ka hyɛ wo bɛhwɛ wani nti magyae menka bio agya me ba man ka bi deɛ nti na agya sɛ sɛ wohwɛ aha sika gyegye a wasante mantamu a ɛdezɛn
deals no the bia me can for a long time na ye mbokun de wuro me did say me pese me committee more than decade people are not been paying dues na the ma many g ejuma yi hu ana say de wuro ye bono say ama ye performance no kra conform and ama people say ye be ba be join the party na conform me de mi aka say me example
What's our performance a conform?
This count now, your performance a conform.
Oh, Ashanti region. Aja nyamishra.
And a nipa donna nipa no party ni musu as a conform. Because me time na me active politician na me banker no. Na me MPP no. And maybe no na me tua me dues. I feel like being a member of the New Patriotic Party.
Okay.
And also no tembiya so no omo hia bibia omo ba me ho asawase say aje be program we ye be we tembiya I contribute to the party.
Okay.
And in a man menya gidie say yes me a party member me a party lover. But for a long time ya neglected say juma na no and for a long time
it's been silence.
Have not been paying their dues.
Mate.
Nti amma party no kra no nipa ntimi because they be a me can me call election me say baby a wo sika da no o na wakoma so nti say we a party ni na hu say me tua dues a ebedenti na party no ebedu say beto aba meka say me ngoto aba say me tua dues party nda makoma so party no na ejuma bia na hyehyɛ ye bia aye ade a eka me ho no adenti na me ngoto dues adenti na me ngoto aba adenti na party na bibia me ngota party na chi. But enam says sa no money nyina ye jai sa dues tua no any donation no can obi wo hokra no ba otime ba o say agea me pese me donate my party no but ni nyina no say ni nyina ekofom but me did say
e kan mo say there be on say o permanent place bi na o yes adwuma no on say nka office no e be receive amount for people will be
but who say because of say digital world e wo no
ya kana mo dia ko say digital ni enfa ni edit na nya computer so ni edit na
yes but we don't need party office over to your dues. That is one thing. You don't need a party office to come and
you
pay your dues.
You don't get where I'm coming from.
Who do phone now all person to your dues as a party member. Light of na mama name I don't know how to because me person me kasa be brave ama.
But me I can see you.
No. Party is very important as you said rightly said. Yenina yem pese be discuss that issue.
Oh yeah, and no put there in come discussion but na me twa ba bi kakra de akama at least yeah.
It's very very important. It awake a lot of things and even do mo be brave ba amaya to na mo be brave. So it's good you raise it up. But the me person me can say
and na me kasa ka menu be ma hwes kan so na nka ye completely office. But what there ye to so
in terms of dues paying no very very important.
Yeah.
To our New Patriotic Party. Idea a Kenya winnie pakasano.
Sure.
Sebama wa sorry se we party ni. And also ne bo so enya sikabia a more than bia. Wait me to your 2 cedi. Wait me to your 5 cedi. Wait me to your 8 cedi.
Okay.
Wait me to your 10 cedi. Your party for be bro na omo pe akonya etua. But nyame aya doma ya san revive that kind of dues payment no. And then instead of them may can be brave a party donation.
Okay.
Yeah, na caneno, nipa be brave sorry. A person donate sika say at my party no. Or the como be crown or say me donate a crown, the people doesn't appreciate their maye. Me go first come a party for your mama receipt. We cry there, a man na ye for a man I there, a man who say yes. Old person donate my party now. Who donate through our digital platform now. Over now receipt. O person on your certificate and no also regional office also call national. With amount of donation na why no ye be more certificate to it since be that kra no also person o ye bibia obetimi e dia ba na etimi aye encourage everybody na Ashanti
thank you
say dues ne there me as a regional treasurer no me juma no ma said no ye be call form we will go to the constituency We go down to the constituency and educate people about it, and we sensitize people in the market houses. Maybe since I bet my revolve our party back in terms of the dues.
Ajia meda say, dog me do see her. Now final comment to the supporters.
Yo, Mestre say near King Nano, a part of the restructuring. Yem pese. Ye besi mrebi munafi upese ukodi dwumadi bi wo party ni mu ukoto aba na upese ugina me to so aba na afi ye behwe nkratam ne si untua odus nti gina nchen enye sa na ye hwehwe no but sana party constitution is yes party ni mapa ne nia watua ne dues onya party ni mapa yesi dende wo ye internal reorganizing mestre samre ya wa wutie me be bia wo bia ya odie bia wadi wo party ho bia ensa dansa yem yenja maninka na pomode na tua wo dues na ye party ni mapa sene be ya ye begina no so na ye nyina di akyekyere party ni ye ye kyekyere party ni ye wi a afi no adodo die bia bebe bia na beka party ni minu mienu ebenya echefa na yetumi akoye ni minti mesre papa star 920 star 270
hash. All right.
Star 920 star 270 hash. Baby will be a nafa na shasi samre ya netia na ebeboa party no amaya queen.
May I say up close with me was Dr. Charles Jamina, aka Dr. China, National Treasurer, NPP. Will be open secret no as I say the amate officially. Enti Breno Swan. Ebe GS ho nsem no so na yaka na still na meka so be scans na nkoma dia complete office no but eche ye be di hu komo me da se bebre
opanyi mahwehwe wache se perfect series books here o ma me koto obi ma me ma no o wajajai aboa wo mo se wo tumi kenkan kama wo kabrofo na nkontabu okra de ejajai
wonderful Mr. Ghana for GAG perfect series atomo no de jai no de animdifo e na twere wo nwoma bia o crèche nursery any KG books bia bi and o science creative arts maths RME history coloring computing OWAP ni nyina every basic 1 basic 6 English every basic 1 equity junior high school ne ba ne combine so a o ni nyina bi English nom and maths nom me say books bia ni ho perfect series any bi na GS any naka enso am approval enti obata bia nkoto bi mane ba
na say we de school bi kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o
na eno kura de what table no so say hwi wo mo sa set mock exams terminal exams and midterm exams at the mass school so a ehia wo mo a atufo nko aputu oja station ho a enkran dance mine first up any omamu ba bia ye tonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465 perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Me dofopa me pa ocho by Grace Hospital e won sem kakra bi bisawo da bay pa na wo pa ebrese ena de menyare o nanso me ko hospital me ko ye check up me pese me hu se de me nipadua no akwa internal organs no esi ye adwuma me pese me hu na ho de se de tie me brebo me kidney eye wo sa cholesterol dodo ewo mi mu me genotype say me ye AA me ye AS me blood group me full blood count ehia pa say ye periodic medical checkup ye checkup na no na BBC ya ye hu ne ntem ye timi ye bibi fa ho by Grace Hospital e wo lab facility ai de hwehwemu ahodo pii ye hwe wanim so be ba be ye hwehwemu se be ya wo be hunu wapomudin gina bre oni yenkasa wo 0244 97 68 05 bio 0244 97 68 05.
Se unya fafim papa wo nwumasua ma wabra wo na ekoyie ma saa eno ti da bia me kase sukuu na obekọ ne de hu hia hu se obekọ sukuu papa ubewi obenya adwuma ahwo no ena chesa mpa wo sukuu papa eno nti na me kanfo DHI College of Health and Education ediamao ane a DHI College of Health and Education bra sukuu papa ni amount tie ewo early childhood education affiliated University of Education Winneba sounds ni amount tie ewo diploma in education mu ema wona opeso o kire de na qualification a degree and a HND holders in Kwan. Kaisa win a fiba kupepe penuavi, your regular and your evening classes. Kaisa certificate way University of Education Winneba and a demand near Mompon campus and a Cambo. And Yanon Kwaya Mantity our certificate in sign language. And also Chamu Mantity our medicine counter assistant, Miche MCA. Now, if you're a top up, our dispensary technician 2 and 3 as well. And also a Mantity will proper B. You are DHI College of Health and Education at Chikwan Ewo Kumase, Patasi, Yeben Dr. KJC, Sunyane, Sahi Debiso, and a Kadezo Sono, your Purge Medicated Kawaho. From your 0244 213 187, 0244 213 187.
Hey, Nako, Nak. Hey, now he found a man for a GP and a trade the aircraft Binimuso Tetefasu. Hey, sickers, Nante, and not clinic a doctor who can come a dano. Ah, Doctor no, Besha Yalia, just one whom would your coonana. Eh, no crepa. Menia, not Misha dia, me who ye, I'm a cuba beer, a music glaucoma, a music a pressure, never meniso. A yama, affidia, name you not dear cry.
Ah, and your doctor Nania, or your screening on cocono.
Eh, no crepa.
Ah, not a screen in a crammy code. A man, dear drug woman is so. Within 10 minutes, a bar never man is soon in a
I'll come in to him. And yes, I'm to a doctor. Say, if anyone, pa, alternate. Hepatitis B and C, Michelle Brebumi ade, diabetes a yes ade, pressure Michelle Moja Broso, and Namidi Bia, Doctor Tenete. So mema sem entimin koi empo so beman a ukra. Oh ba, Doctor se fagalic bako pe ebra. Now bemo ye bema asan swat de wompe. Go be mesa opese kese tintin ana. Eni minua, chireme babia Doctor so e wo. Kumase a chance and 12 road a himfie ni srohwa. Dero salam Islamic School Nenche. Fred Doctor Tete Fuiso 0599 311 311.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. Cameron Drodu, or a seasoned journalist, or two articles about newspaper. The article about America was say, anyone was an anonymous need to me at the best top of Galam say. Make I in all kinds. And I'm busy need to me at the best of all. Make I know, make us and no crash. So, Cassa who need to media. As I said, no, where's the say, Bequine, wow, here's the say, Mampo, in wow, here's the saying. Yes, hanging I would not wrestle. Now, so be a basu to Galan saying, Yana, prayer. It's the end they will need to me is Oka. Abras on the Quintas and Boy, and what Sabum Diazes, I'm sure to Fontanka, Wabama. And I went to it, yes, you come home, Galam say no. Why be what us to be our own so come home? Sounds on it. Young, wow, if you was us to be I say, you be also come home, Binti, young, require the Bessiano. That's it. Or bow us to know, but say, once you microphones, you have no, you do. And the other. And was will create you menko, broke master somewhere. I said, and tank, I said, Baba money. Son and also Bama, and I'm in fair regiment as a first soldier for classes in it. Now, my boy may come, catch a union. Ukraine next year was here, or he be a gallant say when I was here, friend, because as a dating or two, I'm an abano here. Yabaninia mania or Quaco. As I contrabow and or bow one of a boy, Manana, Manaco, who says you know, and yes, and I'll come home. Not to the down. So we are about her, educate abattoirs or as I contract. Now, Manaquam or Conwalk say, wounds you could say, assassin. Then you wouldn't movie. And I'm young, and I was here, me and the bread, and I buy, yes, we come home. And the Regiment said, that's Glam saying, no, the end, and pass any, the non move out there. I answer ye, Busay, who say, and so dear, yeah. See, young, I was here, no, quite a bit fast. As I said, I dear chrono. Bronica same environment, no, and they are Sabre, as a COP 27, Nipe to Quaco Egypt, no Coca, and some sound a body near, you know. Sabre, Yansu, say, and Sassini Union. They are Zawas one to Master Nananum, and Sassan Suyadia. Yania, dear Scienza. And you watch your friend, so to for the Naman, dear Jammy, what another dear assassin Jaw. No be about our sense, you know, a dear Nakai. Or bet you feared in Sabro, Discabro. Takunda ma we odibro nti won say nsuo no on say asase no na yesa de aban yesu yenye de ma aban hu say yesu yenye abrenti di otwo krata no ma obi ba ya asase no ye mpre mo ma na za aban de tuo be ba be kuan wo me kuan mi hu na ene ya anya ne etio na ekotugo Takunda ma ya bro sika kakra na Chinese for ne ba mo mahimfie ne de nsa na yi brem na mo gidia na uji so man na wo nko awo yam na aye na o man no o man no uji so no no kra de mo mienka na frio ma bo he lawyer mo say accomplice of the fact ye nyina wo mo eka ho nyina eka ho ye galam say regional minister aboso na abusa na yenso ye nananmo yesu ye de ne ye de man say yesu ye ka ho bi yesu ye nsesa na ti aye be ko ba bia galam say wo bia wo hina wo ho adanse hin na wo ho am say adanse hin bredi na ato na galam say wo asaso pada ma minim ne e de ti na odi hin no be kire ma de kwenti aba ne ya busa no wa chi ne ehu ye sa wo no so kwa ne ono so na ni bebre no so akọwe ama ti sa na wo se ye nti Ejam za ye das papa pasen ne wa betan che ha na ye bompa ese next year afifu from no ye be ma de road minister aba no so abecheche ekwan ye be fa so
Dwabrem Otec 1029 ye koya ya sign aba shane so say NDC Emmanuel Opoku Mensa Oka Ashanti Regional Communication Team no eho na NPP Alhaji Ishak Cheibrobe DMB's brother Owaha Tescon patron KSTU na Ura John Akwasiam Ponsa or educationist, economist, financial and investment consultant. Bam nipa bako. Ema mu nyina akwa ba.
Yeah, doc.
Koima.
Doc.
Say fie boko de.
Oh, twede amponda Roma.
I say na wa basura mami wa na microphone na.
Na microphone na abafo.
Ah. E ho nya otna bre o sisi metna ho.
Afa.
Prof.
Dr. Cass.
Me wa kwa ba.
Yeah, nua.
E pa cho na mpom ti sai.
Nyame adom. Na wo so
adom ni nti enso ye ho ye. Ye ho ye ja. Anyame adom yetimi twa weekend yi a chese.
That's right.
Alaji.
Dr. Cass.
Say bia boko de.
Nyame adom kakra.
Ye do bo de ase.
Na woni treasurer national. Okay, oni ni youth so on in regional na ba
regional na ba
yo because me who on had here together no
na ye hwe
me who say
musika semu
a very different agenda
yeah semu
say flag bearer agenda and regional so
oh okay hey o chirense mu
oh what then send there hey obi anim sem
Matthias here quickly ye brain na Monday fire and tentem na ye mai muso Koima public sector pay rise any emunsem say Matthias am there and
oh yeah
and still
very positive
akakra
very positive
so na that been reflected
oh
we dey asem there
we and me school colleagues back on bono school mo no
am dey yentin answer
doc mechia atie for ne reform hwe me one of my students one of my literature students or the Christian Ochre and enra in birthday nti doc mefa wa fidi kesi so na masre o twede apon nhira ama no se na ni so adi hu no nyame maninya bompa ya se literature number no boy one
wow
na me so mafa ho age fans kakra
mo
doc me da say doc 9% pay rise me ya ban adwuma ni me ni political appointment and unti
9% salary rise
yeah
raises minimum wage to 21.77 Ghana cedis
yeah
21 cedis 77 pesos
yeah
very good
now doc me ka we e dey be say as obi a me nye government appointee na aban akatua na meje no enka aban to mu be 30%, between 30-50%. Enka be me de pa.
Okay.
Because me so ehɔ na me didie. Ehɔ na me manage wo. But in all of these, no, Doc, I can say the management of the economy, no, a very complex business. The economy, no, is a system. You can't systemize in nipa duai. Nipa duai a system. And what acquire, you would three or 9 near so. Say, Hunama kwa ni be a touchiwa, it affects the system. Make up we say economy na no yes she's kasem say one way here now uko peja baabi say hua say it will affect the other sector of the economy.
Sure.
And untina o hwe tewufo a almost a stable economy better than higher pay lost to taxes and inflation. Now the omo pa kire nyina ne say wo akatua ntum wo hamu nchemu enkron ya aban dia man ya eye because edrume bi economics for na me no magisia no economics for bi afra no real income and a nominal income. Now what is important and say yen resika ya aban dia bay emre bi in 2022 dog na inflation ekodru 50.3 sa time no yetu akatua mu 15%. And you talk at 15%. Now it implies say the real loss in the year Katiani Ademayan, you lose by 35.3%. That is your purchasing power. That's sika your disposable income. Wako bank sika beto accounts mezo kudino. Because na inflation cost kakra bebre nuntino. Se wuji sika se dan ya esansa ne yatoto niema mu anase ebra na niema bo kosoro no e contentem ninti no wuji sika na inflation akodi usika no it is that time no doc na a liter of fuel 23.49 Ghana cedis and to where 1 gallon which is 4.5 liters no na over 106 Ghana cedis. So what this implies they say akatuantu mu na aban de man no the real income that is so would see can to inflation and other factors one na che say dog sika nkasa wo eba obotom no inflation any other economic conditions adu sika ni nyina na dog edie be ntina ene ajumayefo even though me tie ma me 20% or 30% ka me pay but relatively no what the goods and enia what the to aban na atwam no ho a dog na wo mo the taxes abegu yen so for example wo mo kofa wo mo covid tax beto ye so covid yade a ebesense wiemu a na covid ekoye nyina no the covid tax ato ye so and then you covid tax na free wo ye no free a VAT, that is value added tax, you are from 22 to 20%. Then, sign him away in an abua ama burden, tax burden, and that me Ghana ni bar, me call a bia me to phone, me to pen, me call restaurant, I could didi, be a macall and cast, I could jedu near dino. And when you pay tax, what I say, sa taxes na buy at so. So, what it means, and they say, and the burden, economic burden on mine sikasem enhye ya na wo mo anya ni yama ye ho kire no sa ho kire na kofom kakra enunti se ye ka se ye peja pay rise another pay increase no ye peja akosoro pa it is also going to create another problem where ye nuanu mo America UK no abroche ye adwuma no dog obu ye adwuma emfie num ni de bia katu oje ano oje do you know why ho se yantoto niemam ho nkase okofro ebia car na bia asenti abo no ese ene yatum doko be kaya ye ba ye no yantoto asenti abo mu MPP time eboa na ye je mifiri kono ngo bekuma se ade ne ye je no eno an ye je ye ba kra ye te so na because of say aja
nkrofo na where the economic sectors of the I mean of the economy no omo na sebe omo di tintima ho ni nti no yetete niam bo so a omo se omo nte so because of so omo feel say omo nye omo ban na wo so boka ya mre bi atwema NDC MPP ba pa no omo ba pa na akwa aboso kan ne ade kuma se emaye dibia omo tete niam say hu but enei no omo say omo nte so because of say enye omo ban na wo so but dog yes ye be kan say inflation ni ade
me ba also cry baby sound
yeah
say this time round look at it say inflation
yeah
say
yeah
now o share the fuel prices reduction so but then and translate it down to the economy on paper what we are seeing it's reflecting say inflation no
yeah
fuel prices it's okay above from kakra but and translate it and oko oba kromo ba down prices for goods and services enya better NCNE as compared 9% the salary increment na aba no a masom se no me wan say ama Federation of Labor agiatum tew enso agiatum ntemu 9% no then a chepa say boa to stabilize the economy.
Yeah, you see, there's that.
I hope you get me.
To me, no stability. Now, because of say there's that downward trend in inflationary rate. No, one dog Obekaya. Despite the fact say amount to near maso. You see, you can say inflation echo format. It doesn't mean say be necessarily to some extent on say yet to near my boss. You understand? But what is important is that who's a near boy kosro. So at least we can boast of a certain stability. It is a me who's a iron rod, a ton of iron rod, and then say caneno who is a car near the koto a ton of iron rod significantly a swati cement a boar a stabilize it, and it's a whole business and a flour one more ye both road to ne pan on the and then flour and I say flour can say it's some boy at yaba form say she as it a swat to say she who share bibi to say oil and one eye dear a swat to say she but doc in all of this yes inflation over the regional basis now because and shanty region be inflation was through as compared to let's say Bono East oko Techmine inflation rate and as a Bono East in general no inflation rate is 1.1% as against the national average of 8.0%. So what it means is oko Techmine report I read say one and I don't need to be what Techmine be me crew oko jema I mean nkranza nom oko I mean Techmine ufa sunwa road near there kuya one more access roads and the farm produce say be our Dr. Ban makodo bayre say wo dey ba Techmine dwem and as wo dey ba Kumase and how dey ko ba bia akoton. There is no such problem say akwan nye. So because of say akwan ye na nuane no ehо no hardly say obo say there's a glut say bia aduane abebu so. But one more access route tumi di nuane ne ba nkura kesiem eba beton. So that is why I got Techmine say dog what the 100 cities I got Techmine say be a Dr. Man nkranza whole area ho and I say J manom ne ade say okoto bayra bebre ba wo ba Kumase a relatively no would say bayra ebo ekosoro kakra. So I believe say in as much as you free market economy no say economics for because one giving free market you operate to Ghana ha no sometimes a very difficult say a buying before so will be there akuya mansa ana ya manu tito niema so but I believe say ne wo niema ekoso na we have empowered the private sector. They say and niema ye di egu akwan mu no the private sector no is empowered say onu be business. Now if the private sector no utumi ye business it also creates employment. You understand? Na say ebia me nua panyi chebro Ishak ewo hai se bia wanya opportunities were create some form of employment so employ nipa be 20 I believe say ni nyina na eboa my economy no e grow na ebia unemployment rate ni ade ewo ho no I mean you bit me reduce no significantly unlike say can you want create employment so NAPCO enipa 10,000 but at the end of the day yeah search no you say the number no 10,000 sankrofo na ya ntua bika so in all of this no me gidi here say 9% na say government employee
but you also agree to the fact say 9% we know our form as compared to previous ones any form
because emre bi atwamo no na inflation na 50% na 23%. What they say enuti say inflation 23% say wunya sika na anu awoje no teacher ni a wote anwoma so a obechira de Kumasi Anglican Secondary School woto petrol egu kam e di petrol na teacher ni togu ni kam ba ni say yate so. You understand? So what it means that you spend lesser percentage of all disposable income on fuel. Right. Say who say teacher ni no. Say ko ba say wo ko to bayira.
Menya full stop ni na.
Bayira no. Eswati kakra unlike I mean wo ko to asitira.
Ishaka smile menya full stop no.
Asitire no eswati. You understand? So you spend relatively lower percentage of your salary on some of these goods. Unlike before.
Very good. Na me twen wa adwen asi so say irrespective of inflation na ACC you know and me no ka say prices of goods and services and reflecting and
prices of goods and services no and kwasoro
nyoma boadi o
and kwasoro
so
yentumu
all right
there's relative
na ho na betum say we parliament na betum mai
relative stability there's relative stability because
all right yenkotie Professor John me ba prof
Dr. Cash
Banosa this economic issues na sensitive pa e ba cho mami tie side of the issue
you Dr. Cash me da say
I hope say what tie ni ye pa
tie ni ye
pa tie me last question am the man na dey very good
Dr. Cash economy bi mu no your dear friend market
okay
baby edidwa where you exchange one product or service for the other okay. Now oba asema ye Kenya market jurisdiction no okay your friend labor market
okay
we have the demand side of labor market and the supply side of the labor market. Demand hwamu na epe adwumayefo eye wonoma ebia adwuma plus aban eye salaried workers omu wo public sector and ye wo salaried workers omu wo private sector. Inti say no they would demand for employees eye aban with respect to this topic. In the same way so private sector they would demand for employees the enterprises or firms.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And there was supply labor workers. Okay, those who give out their effort, physical and mental effort for productivity to yield its fruits or output to be determined. Okay. Now in this case, whichever one sika wajia salary na it compensates them a transactional. Okay, there is a trade-off between nipa human capital and wo loan di ama wo na wo siki employee no. Na watua ne ka for ahoden a o use, watua ne ka for ni nimdi a o use, watua ne ka for skills ya o use ewo sebe wo baby a wo fa ne se onye adwuma no. Now with respect to inflation, any sika mampanyini increase echo 9% no. Economically, why are dear pa? In fact, semi jeje per book. Metimi aka say why dear mrofu no ye nibi. Dear na mrofu ye in their economy. When they monitor the increase in inflation or decrease in inflation, okay, and they see say there is a persistent increase in the prices of goods and services. Broni ye adie bia ye freno indexation. Indexation ni say a percentage increase from the time inflation ye recorded the increase ya ede baye no say ye 10% a broni be calculate that 10% no e dia raise usika no from baby a na wo no akoduru sa 10% na inflation no arise akodu. The assumption or the logic is that Dr. Cash, a principle say inflation, which we always describe as the persistent increase in the prices of goods and services in the economy. So, say a cost by a certain percentage I record, it erodes the purchasing power of sebit the consumer and I said the employee. Enti sikana na wojeno yemfa ni se uji 2,000 as your salary by the end of the month. All things being equal, no. Say Dr. Cash, usikanu timito 10 baskets of goods within a month. Now there is no inflation. It just say your real income, that is income adjusted for inflation, no, are stable. So we talk of effect of price stability on the living conditions of people. So uji 2,000 inflation ejina prices of goods ejina di ejina sustained for like 3 months. It means say usika no value no intact. That's the economic value of your money is intact. However, on the reverse, say ekoba say inflation persistently. Enyema bo every week kosora. It say u 2,000 no yemfe bi nka ho. The 2,000 na oje no. The value of goods, the real value or the economic value, or now say basket of goods wa ubetimi di 2,000 no ato o market na so beti. Enti na no now timi di 2,000 eto 10 basket of goods so beti one try with that same 2,000 no ubetimi ato less than 10 basket of goods. Enti obi aye ejuma ejube mu no anase in finance no, in the logic of finance no, Dr. Cash, so ye ejuma na oje o salary a ye free bibi 20-70-10 rule. 20-70-10 rule. 20-70-10 rule.
Rule.
Wow. 20-70-10 rule no ni say oje o salary a anya kurano enka 10% of it no e was say odiko savings anya kurano 70 your living conditions, okay, for improved living conditions, or my school fees, or rent, utility bills, and so on and so forth.
What the systematic calculation?
Now Dr. Cass uria
na 29
20 no and I would be check idea in pipe your pressing need.
Scale of preference.
Very good. Udi beye enti uche consumption ratio na enka 20 and 10 aye 30 ne die what ye bibia enti keka assumption is that keka and you say for 10 ekoto wachi. Now when there is persistent increase in the prices of goods and services, wuntimi nye sa calculation we N level.
Ensanye sustainable.
Ensanye sustainable. Wuntimi nye enti de chile say you can build savings. That is a steady accumulation of wealth. That also means you don't have future, because you can build wealth in essence.
Chai.
Enti wenti mi an save nura Dr. Cash.
Matthias here.
Ene neso no wunni sika eda wachi se na no mi save enura bi no mi save nti mi kani nyina aboma metimi de aye investment we enya japade sei abobra akomanim. Enti the moment ya eduma a wo ye no be ka kire o se fa wutu sugu ho no, you are sitting on time bomb. A hospital Quebec say you are on oxygen. If you say there you be to oxygen every wuhunimuno, that day you start dying, because you cannot live without income. Consumption is a function of income. So the moment consumption is taken away from you, income no anywhere, it just say won't be needy. It just say woma any dependence in my brabo no aberie yet in that sense. Now,
okay. Yemfan say last year,
okay,
around November like this,
okay,
example na me make,
okay,
yeah, making inflation of Yemfan say 8%,
okay,
as we are recording now.
Yes,
last year 8%. Now Yemfan say salary increment echo or the Yemfan say akobe said the akos is here 9%. Not this year, yes, I'm recording inflation of 8%. Now salary, yes, I'm increasing it to a 9%. Is it the same?
Yes.
So what
yes, Matthias here, but let's look at the economic conditions of last year. Let's look at the rate of inflation in last year. Okay, if we look at the rate of inflation in last year, now a galloping, a rippling effect. Last year, the any swap. That means, say, from January last year to November or October last year, now inflation arises free say Edru say. Okay, and it's here carbon cumulatively. Now, Dr. Cass, you could not 10% increase there. Then you open so your indexation at least say won't fabi kahua. It was so who say will be lose to purchasing power of that same percentage into the 10% but to naketian. In this case, you know, one thing I applaud the government for, I've always said, and I will continue to say, inflationary indicators and other economic indicators, you know, inflation, interest rate, exchange rate, policy rate. Ni nyina no se unu se airdrop a unya stability. Now my brother was talking about transitory mechanism. Inflation aba form no. You see inflation aba form no. People say they are not feeling it in the market. Now at the time goods and services eba system no. Na inflation condition to say. Dr. Cash, every good business person biano a projection into the future. And remember the theory of the
because me calculation be
okay.
Previously how the inflation rate and then the increment was. Now watch say inflation higher. Na me was statistics be me hwa dey bi me de beto me de ma MCR4 no.
Okay.
Na omode ato amai. So you can also get the picture I want to. We are sure say Alaji Edneni Boswa.
Okay.
Ebe boy in kese. I think say okay. Say about okay. Or the better justice here na ya hade bi ewo.
Okay.
Afi ebe if more or less divide.
Okay.
And if less more divide.
Okay.
And the school ebe condemn han new school kito about your screen so mami.
Okay.
Okay. So I ya draw way ya kwatwin way na ya de share you know look at 2017 Nabra NPP buy no.
Okay.
It was 12.5 salary increment or the mom no. Saturn inflation no saying 11.40. Very good. Now subsequently was the increment 11 10 15 19 15 30 25 10 depending on the inflation rate.
Yes, and the economic conditions. Look at under inflation in 2023. There was an increase in 30% increase in salary. Okay, against what inflation? 23.40. 40. Okay, what this means is that if the government increased salary by this, okay, why are dear pa because indexation rule only say by measure of this by measure of 23 and can we say 23 point something or 24%
but increase at inflation 23.40% and more 30%.
Very good.
So then does it mean that the tell any Federation of Labor can anyone no then I'm not so should that be the case? Now is a 12.5 and Ukraine inflation here 11.40.
Very good.
It is an inflation here 8. Now they are more than 9%.
Very good. And I mean, yeah, so you don't look at the figures in terms of values.
But my main problem is My main problem is prices of goods and services. And also omuntu when I'm saying no parliament adwuma.
There be on say
free market range.
On make key point to be said. Yes. On make key point to be said there is price stability.
And
yes. Price stability Dr. Cash in economics. Me say a lay understanding.
Okay.
Never send them so.
Hey.
Dr. Cass, a layman's understanding, okay, of price stability, economics and finance, and yes,
oh, okay.
You can say there is price stability. Let's say the rate ya inflation okay no, it's easy. So if last year every 2 weeks near record inflation over prices of goods and services. Now this year, in 3 months, your record will increase. That means the 3 months now, after your record will increase. You say there is price stability.
Okay.
That means price of goods and services are stable.
Okay.
That also means that the real income, real income of your salary, you see, the salary you are holding adjusted for inflation. It means say usika na unya ye no
wrap up mama na
the value no is the same. So you got 2,000. The economic value of 2,000 is 10 basket of goods.
Okay.
And then in 3 months you are still getting 10 basket of goods. Price stability. That means your money is still intact.
Interesting.
So I agree
with the 9% salary increase.
Yes, and that is why a stable economy. If you have a stable economy, now your salary is better than your better salary. Now indicators no go contrary.
Anyway,
okay, indicators no go.
But I'm still challenged because price of goods and services no go down. There is stability.
Dr. Carr say yeti mumia educated public, okay? Say inflation a drop it doesn't necessarily translate into price reduction. Because the conditions are that before the time of the inflation, condition ben nipa de importation.
All right.
And our economy no me the whole end.
Okay.
And our economy no is import driven than export.
Okay.
Okay. And the time niema getting worse no, the time we were good, okay, or worse no, and or did niema bad last year. Niema no won ton we. And the economy na is stable.
Wow.
And me as an expert and as a consultant, no. So oba me hosi si akra say, wo the go so aba. Make kire say, me work between now and next year. Make me account say inflation trajectory no, ye na 10%, never told niema so. Why? So that the time inflation be say unity. All things being equal, no hedge yourself against inflation.
Thank you very much. Alaji. Dr. Cash.
The way our government in power defending our open. I mean, she nipa me nupa ye defend John Mahama almost. Way presser, government in power.
Mimi was a way defend the way so defend the economic figures.
And yo, and Mimi no
okay.
Obre.
That's the way, Isaac.
Dr. Cash.
Isaac.
9% no.
Oben ya table na.
Whatever my church cry.
Oh, all right.
Grew up with me aside their mommy.
Okay.
9% na you can want some. And yet I feel way. So fundamentally, as I say, sa 9% increase in workers' salary no. Katiana ya tumu or hamunchimu and konono.
ɛnyɛ afe wei
2026
ɛyɛ afe a ɛda yɛ anim afe a ɛda mu no nso so no economic conditions no nso so yɛnim ne yɛbɛsie mepatwɔ wawie wo deɛ
obi yɛ na yɛ afe so down trend money
yɛnim deɛ bɛsie ɛfiri sɛ Dr. Cash in 2019 nobody thought say bibi babesi 2020 I friend of COVID 2021
but even 2020 crowd share crowd na nya bad
eba 2021 Russian war in Ukraine and so aba am ye feel effect no tienie ye feel effect in 2022
na ye nya mfiri mu
me say ye feel effect no until 2022 check 2022
2022
it is the year that inflation hit 40.1 na salary increased by 15%. 25.10% Ghanaian workers were worse off. But you won't be a free ban. Oh, baby, I'm free ban. And he said, Nema mra na edikano. Sabana and yet and one to two come on to says how do we hit ya? Nature senka a month for a year. Worse off pa. Quote yanko for pa. And to debate about 9% a year related to this year, no, for me, it doesn't make sense. You can only think, say, oh, a beer next year, no. What I say, inflation be a bit stay single digit. A beer. Yeah, a beer. What I say? Okay. And they say, oh, you're worker. And now we are worker union. Now ni abai kokotena na mudi nkomo about economy a volatile. Yeah, man, you'll be an organization now. So, Obi Obaka just a Ghanaian economy, Janazubia, Oboa. If you saw money, you build the potokasem the necessary resilience
on all the shocks.
Exactly. Say resilience, no, and a bit me absorb shocks. What I say? Still, cocoa won't me and process 80% no export. I do not go moving from 19% to 40% cocoa processing before exports. You must say how much and on buy on the account. Cocoa exports. I processing before export. I add the value. How much of our gold near add the value before exports? Please. What you say? What about your oil? What about your oil? But what you say? Yeah, can say foreign remittances are declining by 50%. Domestic revenue taxes are declining by 30%. These are statistics, real statistics. I did some summary. And I mean, and if fry, yeah, warm way, and say, yeah, and must have conditions we are making in a bed. And this is now we negotiate for salary. Now we last year 10%. Winning. 10% April no na inflation is 21.2%. 10% no. April 2025 we know. Our now so 10% increase no. That point no na inflation is 21.2%. What you say? And the whole of last year was 22.8%. And this is average inflation for the whole of this year. 10%, you know. 10%, you know. Maybe minimum say you're short changing. And as if that was not enough. 2026 so na fake grade say yes. Yeah, yaba. Well, no 10% of ground, 9%. Dr. Cash, let's deal with realities. So, who rely on even inflation? No, now the year argument. What settle I don't know scoreboard is so.
Okay.
The MPP government
2017.
Sanford table no bra why?
MPP government 2017 increasing workers' salary by 12.5%. 12.5%. Now inflation 11.10.
Sure.
It is a way on the basis of inflation. Workers were better off.
Okay.
2018, 11%. Inflation 7.5%. 3.5% workers were better off.
Okay.
2019, 10%. Inflation 7.9. Another better off in terms of real increase. 2020, COVID by 15%. Inflation was 10.4. 4.0% better off. 2019, 5.10 better off. 2022, and I'm going to say net worse off by 25%.
Yeah.
2023, 6.60%. 2024, 1.20%. But Dr. Cash, and on the basis of inflation, young fat honum kasamwa. Adia New Patriotic Party, aye ama aban adwumayefo no. Yewura Mahama, one man home. And there is indications that moving forward to 2026 with 9% now what the abano. The same thing.
If you are being asked to project a inflation, you know, what you the first quarter of 2026, what you project it?
Well, it depends.
Because CCI
it depends.
At 8%.
Say 20.
What about to say?
2020. Obe ready budget that be.
Oh, Thursday.
It has a very ready budget, so let's not even rush. We'll come here and discuss.
So no. Hold on, my Mr.
I'm looking for first quarter.
First quarter.
Peging 7.8 to 8.9. We are a Druha frame.
Wow.
Oh. I think, Dr. Cash.
Exactly.
So we argument no. Na o share cost of living. Na o de say yama aketua entumu 10%, 9%. Na o de inflation on kwanso na ehwa.
Wow.
Sabi mprediasa. Na as a wodi wani na
ehweto abako.
Ehweto am.
So what could be the other element of factors?
The broader picture, and then they said cost of living is not going down. It is absolutely not going down. But what you say?
Yeah.
Share. Obia or ton a cement 2024 90 cedis per bag. What do you say? Say, Dr. Cash, or Cotono 120. Oh, also Casanami Yedin.
Also,
say, Cotono 120. Bag of cement, yes, saying. Last time I was here checking. Okay.
Bag of cement.
Aye.
Also, okay, but depend on the brand. So
yeah, it depends on the brand and depends on the size. But I'm talking about the same brand, the same size last year, and the same brand, the same size this year. What are you paying? Because the brilliant backroom office for. What are you compare? But what is here? The price of kenke is not going down.
Who says mention that?
Oh,
maybe I shall now. Then my king
is just yes, me to what is so as Chian as I my dean and I maybe to one now. Who do in common now? Akuma day economics ya na okay, yeah, Greg can say, yeah, you covered the free hall. A covered tax a free hall. Meanwhile,
who asked you to measure the price of cake?
meanwhile, Obiato idea of friend saying, and run qua covered tax, yeah, tenor. As someone, you know, as Antia Jim Yansa, some of the kind is here, you know, of
Sunday, that's what you
is there.
It is there.
Oh,
You have a whooping 5 minutes to end.
I didn't know to us shows that. What you say, Dr. Cash? Dr. Cash. When you say electricity, into obi or tifie, na ketian wa benchmark it with inflation every year. What determines so-called real income? You declare to electricity mu NDC by 14%. The subsequent increase no increasing by 5%. Subsequently, we're increasing by 2.5%. Cost of electricity alone, and it's a part of the determination of cost of living in the country. Then water, 4% on by a first. Subsequently, only increasing by 2%. What I say? Adodankwa Akufo-Addo buy the reverse was the case. Adodankwa Akufo-Addo domestic electricity for 17.5%. For mining companies, 10%. For manufacturing concerns, absolute 30%. Check. Big difference between the two, offenders saying government in their early stages. Please. Oh,
uninterrupted. Me pacho, please.
I'm saying, also, Opokubensa will be discipline himself. The next time Adodankwa Akufo-Addo Ekasa will increase these variables until 2019. 2 clear years. Now I'm for enjoy a reduction. And they've not gotten anywhere. What you say? Now let's also deal with another variable of cost of living, cost of rent. Also, security.
Why are you mentioning things that?
Yeah, I'm dealing with reality. And let's say, we will cook 3-bedroom house because we will mommy baba bema bako. Obi on person where they marry and men and bed.
Don't go too far. Or the HML also self-contained.
Okay. Now, we teacher at the so pokumensa. Now also hanya. Dr. Cash. Rent agreement say 6 months. Na I say every month biano what you tiano. Our friend is saying, Dr. Cash, that is not the case. That is not the case. Oh, 2 years or 3 years advance. You need to cough the money and pay.
At all costs.
Then you're talking about 9% increase in salary. What are you talking about? And you can't betting. And near cost of living, money hitting the power. And we've got to be very frank to ourselves. What you say? Now, beyond what friend is saying, there has also been increase in taxes. Look, Dr. Cash, on Babayi e-levy. Say 1 year transaction yentil. More transaction yentil. One more increase in one more replacing with D-levy. Automatically. Woo utofuela. Pa na count.
1 cedi per liter.
Na obi di koko ye juma. No so di atoso. No obi so di koye juma no so di atoso. It will multiply effect if you put it on fuel because demand is inelastic. These are the things that we are talking about. What you say? I say betting. Me try bet da, me try lotto da in my life. And this say oh me coming Sunday yen ka say be coming da. Now, what you free hono? Growth and sustainability levy. The Dankwa Akufo-Addo pension na 1%. On by the 2% account is a 3% against mining companies. Cost of production are shoot up by that 2%. Winning Nanka growth and sustainability levy, no, Dr. Cash, Nanka be ende a few way. one maso at the court 2028. So 3 years more, and the mining companies now are going to suffer by this 2% increase or even the 3% as at next year. What I say? I say, almost I introduce you VAT on non-life insurance. Okay? VAT on non-life insurance. And insurance products are at the way say ebe affecting no and so okay, as if that was not enough, what was I increasing special import levy by 1%? Dr. Cash, by 1%. So budget here will be kind of a friend is saying
Thursday
watch.
Okay,
there will be another tax line.
Oh, you sure?
Unless say me and Kasa me young bro GRA boss e be afedie asema o kind why dey 1 minute.
Okay,
cryptocurrency. what you say? And common na one more dear one more kind of inflation no. Dr. Cash,
Mate,
one young common 7 previous
then we look into the year 2026.
Are they saying the food prices are conform?
Man, and I make a change, you must say.
Are they saying? So if you have costs of living, or measure power, you look at agri sector. Okay,
and look at belly size.
Particularly food inflation. What kind of utilities said you know? Gas prices as at the end of 2024, is it the same as 2029? And the answer is no. So the utilities prices in call from rent west. What do you say? And when you talk about transport, any share even fuel, any effects, any cost of production, and this honey, my name is Dr. Cash. I said, I'm a catcher on one and say, yaton, ye color TV, and a flat screen, I got to black and white.
Me that say, Koi man pacho, ye bedi kakra na fe, ye to me at was ya ko 2026 budget no expectations so far, but in the meantime no, ye who say. Yes, finance minister to forcing Edna Niche Takrade, Echo, a Jum, a Jahodonum, and a Jedifone could deem come as he did before. This time around with Fiacra, Echo Takrade. Ye better translation a bebum a year budget, ye be doing come. But then KPMG so per se aban UC 2026 budget no a move economy into transformation. But the business a be possible na. E pa cho ya no fear some three. A HEPA plus Pavi plasmos onumbia e bo red peduani ma be bo papa and how bia se fear some three bo red peduani ma ya de bia ntimi twimfa ni peduani so e wa bra HEPA plus Pavi any plasmos abawura mu eboni peduan ho ban na hisa afasuo no ntono ma wo ye save wo ba ko school to bi ba no wankasa so betumi atobi ene obi atobi no ti bomodin a me yi hu film why aye HEPA plus Pavi and a plasmos. To phone for 0542778572, 0542778572, and a 0542807907, 0542807907, and a 0591367898, 0591367898. Me pa jo share no so say perfect series books no e wo homa. Esa say books no e kamenti. Ghana Education Service agiatum naka enso approve books nti e approve books e de ma e next one e de kosi JHS anti bomodia no mo books be say English language every basic 1 kosi JHS 3 omo history of Ghana every basic 1 kosi basic 6 omo RM every basic 1 kosi JHS 3 computing every KG 1 kosi basic 6 creative art every basic 1 kosi basic 6 science and maths and afi social and so preschool no so omo anwoma bi ti say every next 1 kosi KG 2 omo numeracy wo ho language and literacy creative arts omo aye phonics computing coloring and writing for preschool na ban JHS for books no so omo aye basic 7 to 9 that is JHS 1 to JHS 3 omo English language wo ho social studies omo science RME omo computing and a career technology omo science supply past exam questions into bobo mofran moment to me tro mock exam terminal exam midterm exams fall on perfect series books no opedodo atua kumasi omo putoja omo ben station no and cranso dance man first up owura any leading bookshop me pacho shine so say obenya won enwuma ni bi ato and obetua for perfect series books for 0243 299938 0243 299938 and 0540 755-465 0540 755-465 a perfect series in Kwadia. Your world's future is secured.
Osbel Limited abusia ha na quarter blocks now dey see dan dey kan nyina say we are contractor and afie na wusi dan ya ko Osbel honomom normal blocks on the papa na blocks na hodo bia opebia say solid hollow and I say open 4 inches 5 inches ni nyina 6 inches blocks no we twa be go honom na do honom na machines we dey twa blocks na wa ba ginu wadi na eba asphalt pavers concrete pavers ni nyina Osbel eye ho adwuma entimpaswa na wako Osbel Blocks Factory na do bia opebia o pa pem crowd na wonem obenya e wo honom aka say obenfo bridge honom a woni musrami fo aso da na di hwe ni mu pe ahmane 0244 377 612 and 0244 043 805 na ye ka obi say Osbel Motors na so ka be na wo pato bosese dru hoy na be hunu say Toyota cars ahodo ni nyina odi bia basans na Honda ni nyina mono pa we tie rubber ukotona timatu nsampa we ye ka woto no demu enti Honda cars ahodo ni nyina Toyota cars ahodo ni nyina so pe hybrid cars ni nyina Osbel Motors edi bia ban na afa Honda cars na Civic Accord CRV Integra and HRV nyina Breeze no di bia ba sans na Toyota cars ahodo no Venza Frontlander Wildlander Highlander Tundra umfran Tundra Land Cruiser Jeep no nyina bi wo ho enti koda kodwom on the despot body na di hwe no mu pe ahomane 0244 377 612 Jerina Sabeni one of the Papa Gasso Jerina Saba Mechano 3D na 31 and I per se on komo Jerina so na doubt me ko adwuma so ko adwuma bibidie Jerina Saba Mecha Jerina vi ko Mechano so sne o yampon ho de ne kofo mu a no no bibema na emu Jerina Garlic Mechano so ni boama moja die for san pa bi o ton ro bia bosa sedru ho Kolinak Heba Gilga Heba Fredmans Mr Heba Dani Heba ni Apidanki na kwa obenya bi wona peso tas na bribra no enko amayep Heba shop abu station hwa ahomane 0538 48 4411 Brema UG so be DVL hwa no take from premises oba benye bi ahomane 0241 814677 na Samaritan Via Resort and Conference Center busia bronye was wo moni age we jazz and salsa Christmas fa busia na ko Odo Otec FM and I come mo say bronya die mu nyina mu hye na monyim na duru ho pa na hwe serene no na hwe facilities ni ade ho no mu a wa akra woni beje wo so nyame adum afia da ya November bosome ne de to so dionu nwotwe na sa jazz and salsa Christmas no Odo Otec FM kabum ede benwe no num ken na ahwase no akira kwan no wonum ewo St Hubert Seminary School na chiri ho no mu a zo Pokwara School na chiri ho a enya yira kwan so ye kama pa ukwa kekra bi no dru honom what the to nchi say so person ko gym na body ne kama obi wo honom ma no amko spa na ka chiro ko no da honom miemia no be ba no yeso chen monko Samaritan Vale Resort and the conference center honom no miemia mon chiro no kama o pe ba bia dan so a ana wadi na ba fie ana sa wo pe ba bi akwa conference hall meetings ahodo no a or conference halls ahodo nyina e wo honom adu honom o obesiesi o kama power kama ya bia be park your cars ne ade enye how kra what receptions na odu ha obama baby no ne kama wa homa ne 0322 495 180 0322 495 180 Donima State Complex adansi onima ha na akọ no akọje odi ama adansi ayefun sentien so duru hono mu a ehu enkitan odie any technical services na odi more free the other board dance so tropical roofing sheets no ni nyina bi wo hono we tropical long span roofing sheets or stress IBR start takala bi apewi mo bi and tropical alozinc and galvanized standard sheets say plan na color do mo bi roller shutter gate system no we na so di go open na no na so dan no a akronfo dimi ma o ekọ shops ahodo ni na no mbobọ no omdi gu anu wie no anu akronfo begina ho se de omutimi mu no makwakoya eba na do anso a tropical nails wato di carpenter's choice na paper products boss paper products ni na doni ma na dia ba homanie 0244 126625 and 0540 10 15 55 kai sa atre kase okuma se asafo ya junction on Ghana Revenue Authority American Kinjavi Junction and Kranso Kantamanto Ghana Commercial Bank techima wenchi kwanso kenten na yi adombo achifi hwa ana behu won maba pa enterprise ni obedi dwama ho abawa ya ba pa enterprise abusia da ka kire se tenefie na de opa bi afre won obeyi ni na dia brand wotu ya ka ya ba pa enterprise ensa opa mattress fridge TV air condition washing machine phones ni nyina obua mo anye bin na odne to nchen ya so oni ska betua ka wo so ma kwano tuatua kra obetumi akọ hono na abapa omo washing machine no akwaje odie na de sini matafo 3 ba hono a saka park ne so wo homa ne 0593 386133 and 0593 391848 Valley View University ni ebusia duhoi na ha na obe ma wonteti obe pia ba bontum sampa wakosua pon Valley View University or BSc Nursing, BEd Mathematics, English Language, Social Studies, and Information Technology, Accounting, Management, and Religion. Ningina or chere ewo hono mom. What neto nchenya Business Administration options wo hom. Sana Human Resource Management options na accounting ningina or the mau. And to do Valley View dia or Mount Tia mo eni pemua. And maybe abe kombia obeso mu kama. Enye mo chere ni the doors. The here na say me de aye or chere kwan ebe to dwe. Obebosa se no duro. Kumasi odium heya penchiremu bia www.vvu.edu.gh and akọ campus one ma odium hono mu a oben railways junction hono mu a obehu ne nkitan odi bi obia no adi na yefri woni e kai wo se Vema Plasmated in Nupa bedwa so we Prostavite capsule se mema mo die nie odwonso ha be mo dwonso kokokoko be chimsa be bu hono mu a odwon no wo chim a ya na ha dwon no yimfra mafa ho mesrew eye how na aba odwonso twa ne mu koto Prostavite capsules ne bi na bibia enkoye na X drive capsules ne die mo be mentimi nyina so obu ho no ma premature ejaculation wo de balance afo nim say din no de oboa how kwa ususi ya na low sperm count wa X drive capsules and a little capsules no so no mu amonum eyinka eboa mo pa esiesie wonum esanso immune booster and a dinner capsules ne ma mu de no feature kro no ha ba mu ana twetwa sisi a eno ana wonnom ko ba bi oto no bia Freddy Menz ani heba Colinac Misty heba Apidac oduru abodin obeyi ama ahoma ne nie frɛ na no nika so bom 0244 370702 0244 370702 kahe
Cameron Drodu over seasoned journalist or two articles about newspaper. The article about America was say, anyone was an anonymous need to me the best top of Galam say. Make I in all kind. Say, anonymous need to me the best top. Make I know because I know some cast who need to media. As I said, no, who has to say, Bequine, wow, has to say, Mampo, wow, has to say, yes, hanging I would not wrestle. Now, so will be about Sube to Galam saying, Yana, prayer. It's the end they will need to me is Oka. Abra so ne kunta se he bo hye no trabam dia se am so tum fontan ka se wabama sa se so en nanan muntu we de yensu ye ka ho galam se no wa bi wo sa se so bia won so ka ho sa na che eti ye nyina ye wa ebi wo sa se so bia ya se mfio bia won so ka ho bi nti ye nyina hwe kwan ya de besi ano That's waba wasase so no be say won nsuo nkrofo nsuo ebe no and the other and also operate you member kuma system was said and tank say baba mane sa na no so be bo amane na me free regional minister say fa soldier for kwa asese na tie na my boy me catch
Otec 1029 yakoya ya sanyaba Koima
Doc
2026 budget presentation here to force him Ishak
Doc na Ishak kasano
Senyami adma ukwada na mbe launche nko kongetin no because we na me kan wasem say 1,000 to each constituency and say whatever it is. I think say we dem enye some of them poultry farmers so we call households individuals so yeah ekwa fiefiem but bu nku ade a chodina na
yeah beba so that doc
all right so 2026 budget presentation
yeah member budget no so na menu apanyi shark unza watra no oka na cement na way na rent and the manage economy no for the past 8 years and so they take over no. How was the economy? Economy no papa ben na ye. So doc I of friends bank your friend interest rate treasury bill sa high interest rate doc business people mo ko jimbo sia de mamo no sa na mani nyina ye say no aba form e di budget no kan budget woman na finance projections now projections na the economic planning economic management team no omoye no they don't just sit say be am me one class one them that then they just say anything at all so projections here omoye and no omode friends omode salary increase here by they took into account certain factors be to say bank rate interest rate above form now projections on my given certain factors are our economy no we don't anticipate say anytime soon no your friends say cost of borrowing ebe cost because other your friends factors are a pushy borrowing say ebe cost ni other thing ni nyina above form and the mesre say your solid team led by Dr. Kessel Latoforsen and yet one ba umi ade ni bi ne ye we a real economic management and ye in the mestre say onto www na sabi o can rent asem no MPP time na rent et say MPP time na rent et say on can train
we nyomu de ni bi
me say MPP time he find the rent so I mean look at your friends say building material generally across the board.
The issue is
building materials.
Rent na rent there buy na rent so.
No, that be no can means as if say ye buy na rent e cost. And I'm say on say say one more buy mo na 3-bedroom flat no. Na 10 cities. Na buy 12 cities. On can say. You see, economic management is not an event; it's a process. It's a process. Okay. What do I say? Go there some more can I mean, and near my okay of friends or say any of the taxes are to a mining firm so. Mining firms at that time they are increasing significantly production. One more production air cost row. Mining firm ben abekacho say tax they are to it is affecting productivity. They are increasing production. And that is why I go board near the buyer no. Working the magic. It takes critical thinking. And yes, sloganeering. I am before by Baumia Bay, ya, almost say economy say tano. And ne economy na Kessel to force a leading. Your positive outlook. That is why business people are almost one more the economic resources, no, one more Baumia Bay investment. Such is economy. And ya Baumia Diana. Voodoo ayi obegina TV so radio so no odwana num ade on the day baumia inflation rate say no bequeath to us atofo se ba na anu ye no inflation rate e ko form wey any economy papa ye now if you look at the economic friends budget near na budget here be 2026 I expect say one MPP time omu ye say agenda 111
You see, Debia, I keep telling my colleagues, say, me, I'm a realist. You cannot manage the economy, say, you become overly, I say, oh, I can say, no.
Overly ambitious.
Overly ambitious. How do you come to tell us, say, within 1 year, we may see 111 hospitals? It doesn't make sense because you don't build hospitals with one. No. You have the economic resources. You have the sikanesi. Now, ebra omo cancer, na sikano wahe. So I mean, friend, so I mean, take any other.
But say what about COVID-19 untwemu?
The point
due to one or two issues.
Yes, the point we are making is that.
You share also when him say in this short period, nka what to me, I back okra na we bia no na, you know. But said the other day, our one kwa na tete adwuma
I mean, now let me tell a road minister. Oh, share bypass konongo. Sometimes somebody can spend 1 hour with that short stretch. No, it affects businesses. What they say? It affects, I mean, the economy because so be every Kumasi. Sorry, every Kumasi business or best spending 1 more hour because of traffic. Kumasi, I'm sorry, konongo. Then what it means that it's affecting productivity. And unti ebra almost say omo bypass. Meet road minister. I know say omo na contractors so let us yenye realistic budgeting. Omo am so omo na monkoye. Actually omo start so omo ye adwuma. And a consultant say yemra na yenye evaluation. Omo evaluate ye no. Say me fan say that stretch near 10 cities are. So mutua over 30 cities. You understand? Sa bypass where eastern region the konongo the omoye. They never made a provision of let's say 10 pesos for it. That's why konongo they asked all no. Say omo ko pesika. Ena eastern region ho
bypass ko pesika.
Yeah ba ye.
Okay.
Ena abanya ko pesika say ye no. Because there are other infrastructure yeah. Simultaneously no across the board. Ye ntumi nye sika nye ni nyina across the board. That is why it's all realistic thinking. You understand? That is why me agenda 111 say ye kosisa sika wa bresika nsu ni ho say ye ba be 111 projects. So what I expect say finance minister be say one, every year we spend over $300 million and the import nkoko bagana. $300 million. Now, where we must go ni say baby say be ye betimi aye production. And that is why I am very happy saying yeah, this week I will launch it.
Wednesday.
Yes, Mestre Abain, finance minister say post 2025 no. Essentially you making sure say ye budget ye this kakese abesho because it doesn't make sense that you're spending over $300 million. See the background. We can say a friend say poultry at the feed a problem. And then obeko Ghana afana bi say there's glad ya Dwabrem say ye nyankro form omonto aban no finance minister no should make budgetary allocations na yentumi nwura ho yenko nkurase ne yenko to aburo eniema say dey feed na say aban make sure say or prioritize ho no because say yetumi ye food I mean sufficient yetumi produce enough for consumption where na say no boam mea konongo no boam heye na farmers ni bi so say unse yakwa import mu bebra begu kroma wonu ma wo mo ye farmers omugu sabi nkro nkitu am omo don kra they don't have recognition. The agric minister must focus there. As I said, finance minister no ye di ye dwen ko ho ne make sure say akuafo a wo mo do mfudie e wo nkro nkitu am no ye ma wo mo the machinery ye mo wo tools and equipment sabi se bia me van say no boam I'm hypothetical me van say bia e mon kwa no mbe do ne bia o muntimi nso ho yie e bia bo mu a ese se ye mo the technology a bank should invest there budget no we must focus there na wonu ma o me Ghanaians a o mo do no doc ye focus wo ho ne make sure say o mu fudie no enka wuram then we must also focus on say enkurase akwan no ye beye we na nse obekọ bia akomadan machima breta kwayem kwadua no ne ade ye don fudie ho but access roads. That is why earlier I was talking about Bono East. Oko Bono East it appears say wɔn road network no ayɛ link to nkurase ne nkuru nketewa a yɛdɔm kuya no it is far better. That is why cost of food relatively from but no buy sentimental ha dog ade ba ko higher pan food inflation. So I think say we must focus there. Na mesre education womasua aban should make conscious effort because of say free SHS abano Ghana so ye wo emofra eko school na wo schools no mu a ye wo infrastructural deficit kese pa because we ebrom the double track by me school am child is here form 2 4 is a form 1 form 3 4 no and now hwe kra form 1 form 3 4 bi munya ba bi ntena enkonwa on betra so classroom dormitory ba bi on beda kra is a problem. It must say finance minister enhwe because economy ye papa oman ye papa ne oman ne nwumasua konkan oman ne nwumasua no at the global stage no ye highly competitive. It must say we must focus on infrastructural improvement at the second cycle no mijini ye say sa areas see any other areas mean to mean kind so aban di nani hwe ho a eno beboa message say the aban na start say bia onkoye overly ambitious na projects aye niska no say stability aye nyina is because of say aban no lives within its budget. We are not over borrowing. Say the me am coffee for skaba ya o ko di ya budget deficit na cost no. We are not going to do that.
Imano poku mensan ye tenikano kasama ndisi prof
Dr. Cash say ye din komo na me perform calculations.
Oh, okay.
Now my any two worst case scenario in the next 5 years I'm going to make projections of how the inflation will do. Then under normal conditions, looking at say Ghana gold, we are seeing a tosunsia. Say Africa a decline gold reserves. So our gold reserves now Senate small scale mining legally, not illegal. Okay.
All right.
Now, Dr. Cash, given the prevailing circumstance, and let me throw this caution in the air. Say, shock could be to say pandemic na eba COVID na. Eba nebe nyawa nebe bowa hwehopa say weak underlying economic indicators. Dr. Cash, say COVID no buy no nipa category of people are ekun won. Yes, one of my already existing or prevailing health conditions. Into Ghana, then na ye poor papa. So na Kufuado eka ma ye nyina say the COVID has come to expose us. It is one building resilience silently. Now what na ho say shock wa. Shock no be bano. Say now we are stronger and can ye no. We are talking of proper management of macroeconomic indicators. Now, Messriminianum on the other side say, Ehano, ye mubino, ye objective projection. Meaning score political point in finery as I sit here. Into objective projections, yem fensuadie, afeti. Next this year, okay, the target and yema koseya and say you be buesi January no, may predict 8.0 inflation. 2026 year round may predict 7.8 normal. 2027
7.8.
Yes, 2027 all things being equal may predict 7.5. 2028, all things being equal, may predict 7.8. 2029, all things being equal, may predict 8.0. And at 2030, all things being equal, may predict 8.0. Same. Now, under a worst case scenario, say enyema tenia na enyema bi be boom na mismanagement bi ba na corruption bi ba ne yɛ ntimi ahandra 2025 may predict 10.5 now when no there is a heavy calculation behind it emere woman na me project here ka be hu now may predict it under worst case scenario 2025 10.5
25 they say 2026
oh see enuru
oh say
it can curve for
anyway
I feel 2026 may predict 12.0
2026 12.0 worst case scenario
all right 2027 10.0 2028 9.0
say you bet me the worst case scenario no a constant variation
yes
all right
what I say now Dr. Cass Mary say no it hopes to say yewura 2026 awie ne de e che say figures na yede salary adjustment no plus the proper management of the economy no e che say eniema ye kakra 2 yenhwe minimum wage baby e di akwakoduru na yen target output if say akatua to me as I sit here akatua and lead to increase in productivity no a foolish decision a irrational decision
akatua
ntumu a and lead to output increase in output adwuma bia no na produce 10 boxes ye to marketua motivate staff no mutimi produce 15 because the profit motive of the firm
okay so waboka
enti giving motivation of salary now living conditions na ye improved no so when timia increase output for me no a nonsense that is one afi Dr. Cass yenhwe budget ya omeyi ye be raise the budget ya omeyi eba be raise ni say aban bekire Ghana fo di osusu se yes ya eda ya nimu sika ye bedie na ekọ ne approve a ya sase edi already this government the ebetimi the shock ba kwa breno ama ya build a very resilient economy ne say government we ebe introduce industrialization and value addition baby ayedru no si ebetimi abu curve near ye resilient ya e was a government we focus on near mamienu very key in the economy value addition of export commodities
export commodities
and industrialization
okay
say on my way industrialization Dr. Cass ye wo kroma Africa nyina eba kokwa foreign direct investment Unilever me pacho mon Google Unilever so ofri hene Unilever ofri hene when hu Switzerland we hu United Kingdom osi koko no di ye milo na ye no meba household biara a percentage of every household income goes into Unilever's products, especially every breakfast. Niemu sase Ghana wane kachire ye say ye ni aye koko na edua no ye ntimi process mfa nye milo no
nenye no na de milo
wane ye ne wane benefit
say ye nyen ha
very good but medical council say milo no hwe ho me say ye Unilever foreign direct investment enji kanina no mu bre ye bosia me ade tuto koko no na se ne say bosia ye de mu ato koko no to afabre foreign direct investment and san obema bosia se fa to koko no condition de man no enti ne so man ni si onu a woni sika ode to ni koko a ye pesi ehunu se koko na omu eye no omu nchire ye product chrome di produce aton wo direct market
in terms of export
in terms of export.
Okay.
And this is where we are talking about what? Labor.
Okay.
Already there is unemployment. So what me be a factory kesiye na cocoa no would 70% of the cocoa no.
Interesting.
Dr. Cass catch us say ubema 30%. Okay, Eddie Ama Unilever and Nasifui. Now the 70% are a local production. Yanya be ye cocoa. Nessa Brony try a bedi adie. Brony and Toko now.
Ochina expecting more taxes.
There be taxes.
Expecting taxes.
Oh, there be other taxes no crowd here.
No, the bands way.
Oh, or the bar, you better rationalize it.
Mate.
Na emum and ukre was him say, what share the man penny we ye with Sika. Media, I'm being fair and honest, say, what share kwanya offer so to Skasema or cut a lot of waste. Well, you're disciplined than a Kufuado.
Okay.
Well, you're disciplined, fiscally disciplined.
Okay.
O man penny we. Enti me hwe kwan ya offer so toto eniema na o introduce taxes e be rational mama. Do you get me?
Because of the discipline, you know.
Because
of the fiscal
discipline. Say on waste sika da o be je free me ho no.
Okay.
Now be je sika na o create the impression say we are corrupt. And na this aba. Afi mesre say budget didn't focus on the productive sector of the economy say the market.
Okay. I said no ntina KPMG ka say 2026 budget no should move the economy to
another level kra na Ghana yene a yesi yen kwa abro kire betena ha no yeso yen tira ye krom ni yen nyi say Ghana your maya we can be proud of economically.
Thank you very much. Ejak Kashi Yampong.
Cash.
Yeah.
2026 budget.
Because I heard you saying say all the tax for
I hint cryptocurrency. What is going to happen?
Okay. All right.
You know, Obi will follow I don't know strictly and GRA boss was my mate in Legon.
Oh, okay. I see.
You know, so we are Dr. Cash. In 2025 budget, a bank can say chip compounds. Obviously 600. Chip compounds update. My expectation is that era to forcing Obama has those updates.
All right.
Dr. Gash, Agenda 111. Crack, and the na 70, 80, 90% complete. We need an update on it because public money in the Dwabrem. I think that one of the health policies are era Mahama Edibaya and Pasumu, particularly say Obefriend Mahama Care.
This issue.
And he say we still have national health insurance policy. And this person who expand it. O trim edi yare ni bi beka ho a eno ansa o trim ni yare ni bi ayade aba beka ho, and so those slogans must go. Dr. Gash, under the big push, the NDC government 2025 budget can say or babe spend it under the big push $10 billion United States dollars. Even with drip, I dear mom, still on you crying. Young drip on still on you crying. Now, no, me consider. We free or friend is saying, a moment will be drew. Say, oh, to us on what could brim from him, from Dida. Sa kosi brim na mebisa me ho se enti se ye de japade jaw te se dripper se na se ye kwan ya na Dr. Cash na our friend is like say omo buy omo borrow NDC government for this quarter see obe borrow 75 billion Ghana cedis. And at the moment they achieve the 75 billion Ghana cedis borrowing, no, Dr. Cash, contrary to the Opoku Mensa kind, they would have borrowed 180 billion this year. Domestic borrowing. Okay? Now, idea womo pushes say ya person mo san ye ne say on person ko bond market. Both Europe and domestic bond. Say enye IMF presence womo resist womo. They would have gone long ago.
I was just expecting say how much me I that without raising bond. Did I make somebody to me without raising bond?
Oh, and you know,
impossible.
And well, they really want to go to bond market.
Wow.
Yep. Both external and domestic. IMF can say, hey, Massa, Debbie.
Let's keep our fingers.
Yeah. Me say the true test of the NDC management of the economy will come after the exit of IMF June next year. June next year, IMF for ni yen share no near yin ye de kona wie ye. Na ye de kona wie ye wia. E na abahunu. For sign what you has what studio first sign kona baby nzonga. And abahunu the amount of borrowing power ebe okay. Particularly so odi koko 2027. I say we timi ko 2028 with physical infrastructure education man for say me buy no. My taxes are me G no me be tua ketia no we na me timi decide ye account on emamu. Otherwise it's going to be difficult for 2028 elections. And watch, that is what is going to happen the way on the Nigeria economy. Look, Dr. Gash, this is the first time I met who say government communications in the presidency. You spend 78 million Ghana cedis. Government communication. 78 million. A day no dia. Now government communication here 78 million. Now research at the presidency 70 million. Now fe ya kokofa Women's Development Bank 51 million. It tells you baby are buying the priorities. And that is why you are not seeing anything for Women's Development Bank. Because budget na extra baby are abiding in hearing abiding the priorities and so echo na say also will share the role of women in the development of the Ghanaian economy. And ka on promise we say the Women Development Bank buy savings and loans and now microfinance grant untimi enye. And on top of this and yaba implementing be ready budget for 2026. I am of the view, say Women's Development Bank will continue to be a mirage. It will continue to be a mirage. One more time, okay? I'm here to about more every year. Dear can say, seven producer, Montramo baby near Cano, yeah. Private schools. Now, no, Besha, now say 994 cities. A month for the cost the tuition fee in Kwan almost on the private schools. No, what are that private school for?
Because am I?
Okay, so we absorb private schools into the national health. Sorry, into the free senior high school policy. Now, what buy what's 1 more 994? You don't quite no. And Ghana Nibia would do about air core private school. No, and yet they are buying air so what's beyond this 994. Scam! It's a complete scam government. When you say, almost like I say, what about my headmasters? Senior high schools. Tomuni and Yera Mahama so
later I introduce you betray.
What betray was saying?
Also almost per quality but not the quantity. It's buffer stock.
Time kakrana na one de buy say teacher for headmasters nankasa and when we and man. Media schools me and Sunday no me na come on.
Oh, okay.
Yera Heron I do so. Me who baby I go find research no.
No
see what the ebe cancer.
Me that say.
Dr. Cash. Big push one more failure. Women's Development Bank one more failure.
No
teacher lunch and exams one more failure. absorption of free senior
no Siabo, thank you very much.
Free senior high school private schools one failing budget na ye koye anymore.
Thank you very much.
Almost explain to best spending
Mate
208.
Let us say thank you very much. Mrs. Abigail Abalo of Bantama Presby Church. And happy birthday to you. We are Juma Ewo Forestry Commission. And would a birthday wish coming from your husband, Mr. Abalo. Once again, happy birthday to you. And of course, this one also goes to Erita Jesiwa Ameni. And little Erita. Wow. Okay. Ogo School, wonderful Jesus International School, Mampontain. And happy birthday to you. About the young couple more who buying among quatintin. The obesue bianca team come. Natural come. Nina be penyipa. Birthday wish way if you Papa Nicholas of Zone 1. Ghana National Association of Garages, on secretary Mao. Oh, Papa, so Mao, happy birthday. And a cake, toffee, chocolate, happy birthday to you, Erita. My 6 o'clock PM news is next on your radio.